Hello.
Kill my character.
I'll try not. I'll try. Hi. Welcome to Gaming Related. My name is Jittermug, and I'm the host and DM of tonight's episode, session 38 of Thieves of Queens and Kings. And we're so happy that you're here. I want to say hi to all of our players except for one. Hi, players.
Hi, players.
Good
Is
morning.
the one player you certain, or is
Hi,
the one
everyone.
player me?
No,
Oh.
I want to say hi to you. Hi, Sleepy. Hi, Derp.
Hi,
That
Sleepy.
sounded so forced.
Hi,
That was so fucking like it sounded like it caused me physical pain to say hello to me. Like hi.
That's what
Sleepy.
psychic damage sounds like.
Damn. Cool.
Mordoon, your hair is so long. You need a fan. I
yeah.
want to just see it blowing in the wind.
I just got out of the shower, guys. It's
Nice.
not done. I threw product in it and I ran over.
It looks good.
Oh, thanks.
Looks so shiny.
And CP, you're looking
So
very pretty. Your hair's
shiny.
very long today. You growing it out?
Who?
Awesome.
You.
And
You.
Hikaru, how are you?
I was singing The Shiny.
No, it's fine.
I ate my grandma, so I was in Moana. What did you say?
Your hair is so long now.
Oh,
It's
thanks.
long.
I know.
Complimented your
And
hair.
It's got the curls. It's
got the curls today.
Yeah.
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 And it's
I
looking
washed
so
it.
healthy, too.
I know, it's so crazy if you don't bleach and dye and overly process your hair and let it grow and be good, and it'll be nice.
What's wrong, Derp?
You have a healthy life and, less stressed, all those things about that.
So much less stress, dog. So much fucking less stress.
Life can be stressful.
You know what's really not stressful though? Playing D&D with the pals. Except
Yeah.
it is very stressful when Monk tries to kill us all the time.
I'm not trying to kill you. The
yeah,
butcher
you're gonna
is.
succeed. Excuse me.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Well, Leon will be here
Are
in
you?
about 10 to 20 minutes, so he'll be jumping in soon. But I hope everyone else is having a fantastic Sunday. Yes, Sleepy, you in the middle.
I need a minute because I forgot to get water.
Okay.
I would also like to know if anybody is listening to music so I can piggyback on that.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
listening to the
listening.
Roll20 music.
To the roll
Oh
20.
God.
It's
Just-
real dramatic. Like I feel like I'm ready for like a mystery.
I got you, Sleepy.
Thanks. See, Vordoon cares about
Midnight
my
Syndicate.
well-being.
Go have fun with it.
Midnight Syndicate?
That's what he said.
Eggs listen to us.
I did
We're
spell
his
check.
music.
Eggs
W-
cleaning his
W-
car,
W- Egg.
hanging out with us on a Sunday.
My God,
Mhm.
have you seen their car though? It's so stupid cute.
It's so cute.
Aw, I have seen it.
It's just a little guy.
W Vordoon.
Why
Okay.
did my voice squeak?
Okay, I need 7 seconds because I gotta get something. Hold on.
Okay.
Go do it.
Because I have to plug something. Don't start without
Linda.
me.
Okay. We're not plugging anything. We're just hanging out, saying hi to chat. Here, come over here. and say hi.
Sometimes I can still hear her voice.
Nagging and whining.
You,
I feel like chat just consists of egg right now. Oh, wait, there's a mini.
Bordoon,
Yeah.
you weren't listening to K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack, were you?
At one point in time.
Oh my god.
Because I think it just played the last thing I was listening to. I was like, this doesn't seem like Dungeons and Dragons.
No, that's not the D&D mix I have right now.
Listen, if you have
I-
not watched K-pop Demon Hunter,
You
I
have
highly
to.
recommend.
You have to.
It's so
not-
good.
Purely because of the color scheme involved, and that makes me biased. But
Okay, I'm in. I'm on to- Where can I tune in? Crunchyroll?
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Okay. All right.
it's a movie. They use like Spider-Verse animation.
Yeah.
It's made by the people who made the Spider-Verse.
Oh,
it's
doubly in.
sick.
No, can we get 07s in chat from Minnie? The best moderator ever. Minnie, we see you and we hear you and we love you. No matter what
He
we're doing,
also-
failed to say. He gave
First-
the first 07.
First person to drop the memes. Minnie is the meme king.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
true. It's true.
I did not forget about you, Minnie. Egg just blue is more prominent,
Yeah. More prolific, he said.
prolific. More.
No.
No? Not that one? Not at all?
Oh,
I'm built
I think
different.
Sleepy's back. Welcome back, gang. All right, Sleepy. I'm gonna put you on the big screen. Are you ready?
How am I
Why?
offending
I don't
all
want to
of
be the
chat
big
right now?
screen.
What are you plugging?
You said you had an announcement.
Yeah, I don't want to be on a big screen.
Okay.
Too
Big
I
screen.
get
bad.
nervous.
That's
Too
how
I
bad.
get
it has to
nervous
work.
when I'm on the big screen.
Okay.
Then don't think you're all good. Then just look it up.
Yeah, just look
What
at.
are
Make eye
features?
contact with us.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. It's fine. I'll just go.
I get nervous when I look at pretty people. Okay.
Okay.
Well, then just look at me.
I get nervous
Stop
when I
looking in
look
the
at pretty people. Shut up, nerd. Anyway, hi friends. This is an official plug. 1 to second last time to let you guys know that we have started a Patreon and it is currently live again. Thanks, Monk.
You're welcome.
A bit more.
It's a long story. I won't tell you about it, but I'll tell you about it later in the after show over
Oh,
on our Discord.
we caught it at the
But
very tail
anyway.
end of last week's show, in the outro.
Yeah, it's there.
Hey, do you mind, Monk? I'm talking. It's my turn with the talking stick. Thank you.
With the feelings.
But you didn't see, so you just did this to me. So that's very disrespectful when I'm trying to be a great person. And tell you guys about the Patreon that we started. We've got custom homebrew items. We've got maps that we've used in the game and brand new ones that you've never seen before that are handmade by me, by Monk. Go fuck yourself, Monk. And lots of cool stuff. But we
Wow.
also have a sticker club, and you have 2 more days, today and tomorrow, if you would like to get one of these beautiful
Ooh.
rainbow glitter gaming related stickers included in your sticker club pack. Every sticker club you get 2 handmade drawn by moi stickers, but this month you also get a bonus
Who drew that
glitter
one?
I don't know, the internet.
Wow.
Anyway, it's very pretty and I'm not done.
Oh. You said anyways. Okay. Okay, you're back.
Am I a joke to you?
No, continue. You're doing great.
Cool, thanks. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Anyway, check out our Patreon. We got lots of good stuff on there. Behind the scenes content, homebrew items, lots of good stuff. We appreciate your support and we love you so much. Even if you just do the little follow button, we're going to post some freebies for all of our followers there too. And let me do a link. Do we have a link? Oh, Minnie's base. Minnie is fantastic. She already posted it. One more quick look at all of these beautiful stickers.
Is that a sticker burger? Can I have some?
This is so many stickers. So many stickers.
They're so pretty.
Anyway, now I'm all done. Thank you for your time at the big screen.
Yeah.
Sleepy out.
Sleepy out.
Now
Okay,
I got
gang.
Yeah, I just want you to know that Monk flashed all of us.
Wow, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
He was
I
talking.
I was trying to give you something to look at.
It's a good thing that I was recording the Video Ninja for our Patreon, actually. So
Well, prove it.
I love that.
I wasn't.
Prove
I'm really
it.
sad I wasn't.
pics. Send pics.
Okay, gang, are we
Thanks
ready
for
to play
doing
this
that.
game?
No.
Well,
Well,
Maybe
Hey, Science here.
we got.
It's fine.
what's today? 6/29.
Yo, what's up, sign?
Adding my first note for today's notes. Monk flashed us. Bracket and me the bird.
So,
Parentheses.
has anyone
previous.
seen Monk's body lately? I'm just saying, we'd be lucky if he flashed us in the same.
He did.
Listen,
Ew.
I have
Word.
seen videos of his calves and respectfully the thigh muscles, Monk. Well done.
Thank you.
Well
I
done.
respect your respect. And I'm flattered. Okay, gang.
So what did we do last week, Monk? Tell us about it.
Yeah, previously on Thieves of Queens and Kings, you all
time.
outed Corvin. Corvin Blue was a spy that was trying to sabotage the
He
grove.
was a spy?
Well, he summoned a giant leech onto the battlefield. He brought it through.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. It caused the casualties of a few of the rest of the hunting party. You all were able to keep the poison from touching the water. You were able to kill the leech, or rather, banish it to another realm while it was polymorphed as a worm. And inside the belly of Uldar, it was a bunch of shenanigans. As you all ran back to the village, Evelyn began to do tests on this new poison to try to find out what it is and how to cure whatever the poison toxin is, and found out that it is highly combustible and extremely reactive with water. Just a drop of water expanded it by 4 times, shooting up into the ceiling of the hut and almost falling to the ground between the cracks and back into the rest of the Hadrain. Luckily, with like a 34, something crazy, Evelyn was able to catch every drop. And then that's when Bubanu came in, and with Nida and Bubanu and the rest of the leaders of this tribe, you found out that there might be another spy or more spies in the tribe. And what we need to do is we need to suss them out. With that, and with the help of Guruk, one of the leaders of the tribe, the up-and-comer, you cast Zone of Truth. And the plan is to have all of the villagers come through the Zone of Truth. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. To come through the Zone of Truth, and you get to ask him some questions. So, with that, we turn on our map. Did I miss anything, gang?
Yeah. You missed the poop rope, for
God.
starters.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hi, Peppy. The Alamus
We also-
is in the house. Welcome.
You missed that Nada was very sad and very stinky.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I don't know about Stinky.
but most importantly, that you missed the poop rope part.
Yeah, so Hexblood's Curse by our resident squire, it caused him to poop nonstop for 60 seconds, aka a poop rope. Very much like a goldfish, which is the second time in this campaign that we've had a poop rope. I'm just saying. It happens
Wait,
a
when
lot.
was the first time?
With the sea serpent down below.
Mm.
Alamus. So, we begin our session with Guruk yelling at the people, saying, "Line up, everybody. We're going to do this, and you're going to help. And you must tell us everything you know." And you could see, not just Guruk, but around the village are a bunch of other warriors, and all the warriors have kind of come together and are driving the people out of their huts. They got their children, the elderly. Everyone is just walking single file. As you can see, they kind of gathered at the bottom of the map and are making their way towards you. So you can move where you need to on the map, but what would you like to do first?
I think we're a little confused because I thought the plan was we were just going to do the truth dome with the leaders like Bubanu and Garuk and all of them tonight, just to get a baseline, like everyone in this room is safe. We know everyone in this room is safe. And then tomorrow morning we were going to do the speak with dead to talk to the dead body to see if we can get any other information to help us better ask the questions.
Okay. Yeah, that tracks.
Am I? Does that sound right to everyone else? Because that's where I thought we were going.
I know Yusern was not going to be able to cast Zone of Truth until or not Zone of Truth, Speak with Dead until tomorrow. So this does track.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have Zone of Truth prepared, so.
Okay, in that case, we are going to rewind a little bit, and you're in the hut. You have secured all of the different vials and safely stored them so that they don't combust or drip. And in the hut, you will find Mirla, and she is the elder visionary of this place. You find Nida, Silverwake Orleaf, who is the leader of the hunters. You find the Archdruid Bubanu and Guruk Brinefang. Is there anyone else that you would like to bring in?
Keanu Reeves, can you get him on the phone?
Hey Siri, call Keanu Reeves.
Listen, we all know Keanu Reeves is innocent. Let's just start that right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
If we can get him on gaming related, we're set.
Yeah.
You'll be playing Guruk Brinefang.
I guess he'd become a permanent part of the show then if we ever do that.
Don't make him play him. I want to punch him.
No, I worked hard on him.
It makes it so much better though. You like a bully Keanu Reeves character.
But I love Keanu Reeves.
Why would you want to bully Keanu Reeves? And he's done nothing wrong.
Like I wouldn't be doing it, but it'd be funny as an observer.
That's fucked up. Keanu Reeves, for you watching at home, I'm so sorry. We love you.
We do. Bill and Ted. Great movie. Okay. Bill and Ted.
What?
Sorry. Keanu Reeves back when he was a teenager.
Oh.
So,
little baby.
So, you cast Zone of Truth, and it fills up the entire hut. Bubanu looks at you,
Okay.
recognizes that the magic has been cast, and will say, well, all right then. It's time we all have a chat.
They got to roll. Do they succeed or fail? I get to know that.
Yep.
So,
I choose to fail.
So, Tama chooses to fail, or he fails. Do you know if they choose to fail on purpose, or that
Whether they succeed or fail.
Okay, so Tama fails, Bubanu succeeds, Nida fails, and then you all roll yourselves.
I just wanted to see.
What do you mean?
I wanted to see if I could pass it.
Wait.
What do you
Let's see.
Which one succeeded?
Bubanu.
Only Bubanu.
The Archdruid succeeded.
What
And-
kind of check is it?
It's a
It's a
charisma.
charisma
Charisma.
save.
Charisma, DC 16.
I have a -1.
Hey, you
And
might roll up.
I'm-
You don't
It's
know.
the heart of the
plus
cards,
five.
Yugi. I have a +4. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, she rolled a 4.
Wait, someone roll for Cassius, because
Ooh.
Cassius would
Ooh.
definitely roll.
Great question.
What,
I'm on it.
What's his
Just
cat?
you
got it?
access.
You got it,
charisma
Xanathi?
save?
No, I don't have access to his character sheet.
I got it.
Let's see.
Oh, never mind.
I'll roll a d20. You got an 11 plus whatever.
Probably like 74. That's what he adds.
Plus
to that.
7, so he
Okay.
passes.
Got it.
He succeeds.
Okay.
Okay, so all failed except for Cassius and Bubanu.
What about Garuk?
Garuk failed.
Garuk failed.
And so did Tama.
You hate him so much. Is it because he flirts with Xanathi?
No.
You lying?
No. I like how we just got over the fact that he beat the ever-living shit out of Yasern and gave a half-assed apology.
Wait, when did
That's
he
why I
beat
wanna-
up
He
Zerg?
crab clawed me. He almost
crab-
cut me in
Crab
half.
Frog and then ate
What?
him as a giant frog.
He
Yeah.
didn't know we were good guys. I understand. He's just
The
Classic.
You were
half-assed
trespassing.
apology is his issue.
Druid sympathizer.
that's wow. That's crazy.
Druid sympathizer.
That is
I do
crazy.
agree with the head apology, but I do not agree that he was unjust in beating you to shit.
Agreed.
I just didn't like it because that's my friend. You can't beat him to shit. Only I get to beat him to shit.
My pants off and everything. Like I was cheeked
You
out.
were-
It was not good. It's not a good sight.
Cheeks out
Yeah,
for the
what
wrong
did we
day.
learn? What did we learn, Yasern? What did we learn?
We learned that Yasern will fulfill a promise that he makes, even at
Based.
the detriment of his own health and safety.
So,
Anyway.
who's got the best question to start asking?
Oh shit! I thought I wrote it down.
I do have one. I can try one.
Okay.
Um,
And yeah, go ahead.
I will hold up the vial of poison. Have you seen the contents of this vial before today?
One by one, starting with the archdruid Bubanu. No, I don't fool around with poisons. I know which creatures have toxins. But no, never seen it before. Yes.
Why are you two raising your hand?
Did Vordoon tell us that Bubanu failed or passed his check?
I
That he
would have.
can- Okay. Then I'm gonna insight check him every time he answers.
Based. I would like to know, did we ever say out loud that this was a poison?
Yeah. many
I did
times.
not. In my question, I did not say a poison. I just said the contents of the vial.
Okay. So a 22 insight, and then
Writing
did
that
you roll
down?
as well? Sleepy, are you rolling insight or just your turn?
Oh, me? Okay, yeah, I'll roll insight.
Yeah, do
Fuck
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Let's do
sure.
insight. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yasern will perch up on a chair like L in Death Note.
Oh my
Just
God, I
stare
haven't heard that
directly at
so long.
Bubanu.
Ooh, that's an 11.
Okay. He seems truthful
Hmm.
in his response. Tama
Very interesting, Kira.
is going to say,
Kira.
no, never. And Nida is also going to say, no, this is a first.
And they're all telling the truth.
Group.
Well, she failed and Tama failed, so yes, they are telling the truth.
Oh, fucking!
Guruk
What if it's
And-
vampire mind magic?
says the
And
same
and what
thing.
if it's Garou? He says the same thing. Okay.
He has not seen it before.
Has any of you conspired to harm the village, the people of this village?
Bubanu says, although we understand that nature doesn't care, it doesn't have the same moral compass as civilized people do. We are protectors of this grove, and of this marsh, and of the morass of Hudrain. No, I would never conspire. He seems on the up and up. He's telling the truth.
All right. I look at the rest of them.
Nida says, no. I'm still trying to understand how Corvin could do something like this against his own people. Hey, look who's here.
Leon!
With the druid hair, you look gorgeous.
I tried to druid myself up as much as possible for tonight.
It's
On
working.
wait, did you really?
Yeah, it's the all green, the hair back. With the,
I gotta
the
send you a
green at
picture
the
like
end.
right now, dog. I gotta send you a picture like right fucking now.
Anyway.
Continue,
Yeah.
continue.
Normie.
Yes, yes.
Sorry, we got it disrupted by beauty. So,
Fucking beauty.
fucking beauty bring into this pub. So, they all, one by one, say no. Mirla as well.
All truth.
All telling the truth.
Okay. So catch you up, Cassius. All the leaders are in the zone of truth right now, and all of us. And the only ones that passed are the chief, Bubanu, and you are the only ones that passed the check. So
Definitely tracks. I do have one question because I have been listening for a little bit. More for the group at large, out of character. Why did we not instruct everyone to fail the saving throw?
That is a good question.
Because we're dummies and you weren't here to tell us. Okay? I'm here to be pretty, not
For the
smart.
next batch, this point
Evelyn
forward, we'll
doesn't-
remember.
Evelyn's not good with magic. That's not her thing.
This is a different
Yeah,
kind of
we've
magic.
only
I'm not
done
used
this
to
like
this.
3 times before.
There's nothing
Yeah.
to do with trees, sticks, and or dirt. I'm not interested.
You guys have
So
about 6 minutes.
You're not
left.
interested at like all?
um,
Are there trees, sticks, and or dirt?
On
your butt?
me?
Monk, I'm talking to Hikaru. That's
Oh,
important.
oh,
My bad. Me, Malo.
Check
Right.
yourself.
Me,
who's
Milo.
got the next question? Because Monk is using real time. It sounds like.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna ask the question that I thought of it for in the morning the other day. Who are you asking first? I'll ask Booba. When was the last time you shared information about this grove and the people surrounding it to an entity outside of the people in this village?
That would be yesterday to you all. Hard to read on this one.
What about to somebody? Sorry, go ahead.
He's hard to read on this one. The first 2 questions he answered honestly.
What about people not just outside of who lives in this village, but outside of anyone who is presently within this village?
6.
No, we understand how sacred and dangerous it would be to share that. Now, we do have traders that trade our goods, our wares, our fish, things that we need to bring in.
We know you have traitors. That's what we're trying to find out right now. Next question
with
here.
a D. Okay.
Like Trader Joe's, like traders.
Who?
That's what I'm saying, not traitor,
Oh.
not tractor, but
What's the-
traders.
You know a trader named Joe?
Never trust them.
The
man.
trader's
to the
name
phone
is
now.
Joe.
Immediately. Sorry for any Joes that are in the audience, but you're now dead.
Divine Smite.
Yeah. Also, thanks for the sub, Dirty Rollers. Hi.
Yeah.
We love you. So, that's the only time, but they meet with us beyond the reef. We never tell anyone about our whereabouts as well as how to contact us within the reef. And here's where Thomas speaks up. Is there still telling the truth? Thomas speaks up and says, Corvin kept taking us to places where we don't normally fish. And we were catching fish. On one of those nights, I do recollect that there was a ship on the horizon. A ship with silver sails.
Siren song?
It does.
Wardoon, does that sound familiar?
It does scratch that history itch
Mm-hmm.
of the siren
Smells
song.
like Leon's hair.
Of the siren song.
Mm-hmm. We were in our wild shapes, so there's no way they would have known that we were there. But it's the only time we've ever seen any type of ships on this route, on this side of our marsh. That was about 2 months ago. Maybe less.
Have you noticed anyone else besides Corvus?
No, I mean, no
Picking
one
you
else
up.
is acting suspicious that I know of.
Anyone else Corvus has been hanging around with a lot?
Nida speaks up. He hangs around a lot with me. We train together. We hunt together. We share meals. And you see she kind of grips her fists and she's holding back emotion. She kind of shakes her head. Nothing. No sign. No warning.
Is that all truth?
It is the truth.
How many people are here?
Besides the 5 of you,
us?
there are 4
Yeah.
of them. 5 of them.
4 of them?
Tama,
Uh,
Mirla, Bubanu, Garuk, and Nida.
does Zone of Truth apply to also writing?
I don't think so.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh. Never mind.
Just responding
I
verbally.
cannot speak a deliberate lie.
Shit, we did the one thingy where we sat around at a table. That's when we did Zone of Truth. It was like episode 7 or something.
It was a long time ago.
Sorry, ignore me.
Bubanu's gonna say, I have a question for you all. Is there something that you haven't told me or us regarding the danger that we're in right now? I understand this butcher is coming after us. Is there something bigger afoot?
Right now,
There's
our
Master Vampire named
priority-
Morak Jones.
Damn it! I want to grab you, sir, by both of his cheeks and like squish a little bit. And while I'm looking him in the eye, you cannot say anything. As a reminder, not speaking was a choice.
Just because you have to tell the truth doesn't mean you have to speak.
Bubanu stands up. Wait. Why are you all acting this way? He sees Xanafy have her hands on Yusurn's face. What do you
Bubanu,
hide?
let me tell you exactly why. It has not to do with the exact determinants of the danger to the druids. It's more so personal and somewhat embarrassing information about one of us, that's all.
Well, tell me what you're trying to achieve with that response. Are you trying to
I
deflect? Are you trying to skirt around?
I just want to deflect. I want to get him to let go of what Ysurn was about to tirade about by getting him to think like, this isn't important, this isn't a danger thing, this is just something embarrassing that doesn't need to be said. This is inconsequential.
Okay. I'm going to ask for deception because out of character, Morak and the way that this group is being poisoned or targeted does correlate. And I think you guys understood that connection with the poison that Evelyn was tinkering with a moment before this scene happened.
I mean, it correlates, but does he know that it correlates?
That's what he's trying to find out, and you're trying to deceive him to move on.
Okay.
And he's going to try to make an insight check on you.
Can I? I'm wondering if there's a way that I can spin this to instead
Make it
of
persuasion.
No, my perception and dissuasion, persuasion and deception, they're the same. I just want to, as part of this deception, I want him to believe, because has Cassius said anything about whether or not he's afflicted by the Zone of Truth?
He passed his save. We knew you'd roll
But
for it.
He has not
But
said
was
anything.
that
did not say
verbalized?
anything out loud. No.
Because then I would like to roll this into making him believe that I am affected by the spell, and therefore nothing I say from here on could be a lie.
Okay. That's still going to be a deception,
Yeah, that's fine.
but I get what you're doing.
So the way that I would do it is that you tie in something super embarrassing that you wouldn't tell. So just tell them that I pooped my pants.
But you would tell people that. You have
If
told
I
people
need
But
to, I'll
he
go
doesn't
into more
know that.
detail. Can I make it a persuasion check by being honest about the fact that Yasern has pooped his pants?
No.
Oh my
29.
god. Oh my god.
You don't need it. It's fine.
29?
29.
Good God.
He's gonna slowly pan from Cassius to Yasern to Xanaphi, who has her hand over Yasern's mouth.
No, I didn't have my hands over his mouth.
Face.
I
His
was
face.
squishing his cheeks like, you don't have to speak if you don't, but I let go. I'll punch you.
He's gonna say, if there is more, we should know it. To know what we're
The magic-
truly up against.
Bubanu, the magic present has its grips into all of us, save for you. As far as you're concerned, you should trust what you hear today.
After the zone of truth runs out, because I'll tell you anyways, I'll tell you a little bit more about that dragon skull and what it has to do with all this.
Why wait? Why not speak that truth now?
My gods! I've just come to a realization.
God.
Bubanu, I need your assistance. Where, describe in great detail, can I find... What was the fellow's name again, who's now covered in feces and dead?
Corvin. Yep.
Corbin.
And he flushed, so he's clean, but dead.
Okay, Corton, if you could tell me where his personal... His quarters are. Where are his quarters?
On the northwest side
Oh.
of the village.
Oh.
Guruk can take you there at once.
I would very much like that.
Are we
Because
fine?
we have gathered the entire village away from his quarters. If he has an accomplice here in the village, they could be clearing it out as we speak.
Go.
Let's go, Garuk! And Cassius sprints out the door.
Okay.
Grabs his hand,
Someone-
pulls him, sprints out the door.
Should go with him.
Okay. Guruk and Cassius take off. Evelyn, you go with them?
You know, fuck it. Yeah, I'll go with him.
Okay.
Oh.
Evelyn takes off with them.
I've been cooped up doing alchemy stuff last two sessions.
Everyone runs out but me and Xanaphi. We're just sitting there.
Okay.
Is Yasern going? I didn't think Yasern was going.
I thought he was. He raised his hand. It was like, like he was. gonna
Everybody
fall
left
out.
and they're like, I'll stay here.
Okay.
You can go, Yasern. We've got this.
If shit breaks out.
If shit breaks out, we're fine.
I would like to also comment that I took. No, you know what? No, I gave the poison to Vordoon.
Which poison?
Goose goes
Goose goes
poison.
It's poison.
That's a good point. I have multiple poisons.
Correct.
I just realized
Which
that
one?
I have 3 different poisons now.
Correct. Yeah.
Only 3
I-
rookie numbers.
Not if they're that terrifying.
It just dawned on me. Evelyn's the Yzma of this campaign.
I am. There are 6 of the newest poison, so I probably gave him one of those, but I probably have the other ones locked in my alchemical tools.
Okay.
And have the alchemical tools with me, because I'm going to need those, and I don't want someone to grab and steal or break any of those, because we're going to need that.
Makes sense. So, Wardoon, you have one of the control poisons, we'll call it. The ones that expand. You have a vial of it. And you take off. You guys start running. Yes. What's up, Derp?
Evelyn is immune to poisons, correct?
Correct.
That is correct.
Does that mean that whenever she makes poison, she can lick the spoon?
Yes.
Ooh, like cookie batter and
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
She'll still get the tingling sensation like licking a battery, but no lasting
Why do you lick batteries?
Because it tingles.
I've never licked a battery before.
Don't do that.
Soon. I will show
You,
you.
I
how
feel like
cool it
you're
is.
the type of person to put copper pennies in their mouth just to feel something too, huh?
No. I draw the
Standards.
line
Monk has trauma against copper pennies.
there. I do. So, you guys start running. As you're running, you can, and just so I'm clear, we're not going to ask the rest of the villagers tonight. We're gonna wait till tomorrow. Or were you planning on doing the Zone of Truth to all the villagers tonight?
Tomorrow.
Not, I was gonna say tomorrow. It's
'Cause
unjust, in my
Leon
opinion,
just
to do
said-
it tonight.
While we're interrogating everyone, we can go see. So the timelines are mixed. So are we interrogating
Yeah,
tonight?
I thought
or
we were doing everybody tonight.
Okay.
Isn't it 1 in the morning, dog?
It's late.
It
yes.
is, yes.
There are people here trying to kill the entire forest.
Correct,
one
but
point.
also bitches need sleep, dog.
Those bitches can
Bitches-
sleep once they're not gonna
bitches
wake up mind
need
controlled or dead.
Sleep.
Said if he's like, but I'm a little tired.
But I'm a little tired.
I
Well, hasn't
the
it?
way it sounded, rewatching last stream, the way it sounded to me is that we were going to talk to this group to get a baseline of people we can trust, so that in the morning, Yusern could do speak with dead on Corvin's body, so that we had a better chance of knowing what questions to ask.
I thought we were doing it tonight. That's why we rounded the whole village up in the square.
That was my idea as well. But if you want to change that
okay.
to do it tomorrow,
So remember, Vordoon does have multiple casts left, so I think we did plan.
Not
on
enough to
doing-
get the whole, not
Well,
enough to get the
That's
whole.
why we were doing the first Zone of Truth to make the baseline group of people we can trust and narrow in on what the best like 1 or 2 questions would be
Yes.
to ask everybody, and then we were just rapid firing people through the Zone of Truth.
that's what I
Okay.
thought.
Okay, we can do that too.
Okay. So, as you are,
If
I don't want
that's
to let
the
everybody
case-
go about their own devices and go to bed while one of them could be a sneaky little sneakster that might sneak off in the middle of the night.
That's fair.
okay,
In that case, then that's a good thing that I left the vial of poison with Bordoon, because that was one of the questions.
okay. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place you all on the map where you currently are. So, Zone of Truth is happening here, and you guys are running to the northwest of the map. So, if Yusern is staying, he'll be here. And then who is leaving? Who's going?
I'm going with Cassius.
You two?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're on the top left of the map. Now, as you're running through this area,
Oh, we're running.
yeah, as you're running, you're going to see that there are guards, these armored druids that have longbows and have bow staffs that are currently calling the alarms. You see the conch shell as they're puffing into it, and you see people coming out. Most of them have moved to the right side of town and are starting to circle down and funnel towards the bottom. There's roughly 60 to 70 total villagers here, people that live here, and they're all starting to come out. You hear babies are crying, dogs are barking, you can see fish are swimming away as you guys are hoofing it down to the
Rook
spot.
is with us too.
Who's with you? And Guruk. Yeah, that's right.
Rook, because he was leading us.
And Guruk's leading
I
the
was
way.
like, he's all the way over there. He's in the wrong spot.
Yeah, so Guruk is going to lead the way, and he's going to lead you to this place here. Now, as he approaches, he's going to pull out 2 daggers, and he is going to put a cloak over his head, and you're going to see that as he does that, he is going to, the cloak itself is going to change into the color of mossy, dark green wood. As he almost disappears, he is going to gently put his ear on the door as he's looking at Cassius and Evelyn, and he is going to nod, and with his mouth, he's going to say, "I don't hear anything."
Good, let's go then into the place
Okay.
with the things that I want.
He goes to open the door and the door is locked. He goes to shove it and there's something blocking it. It opens an inch and then it hits something hard. He goes to really put his shoulder into it. You see, he kind of comes out of
Is there
stealth.
a window?
There is a window, but it's on the water side. So it's right here on the right
But you
side.
get a voice in your head, kick it down.
Use the foot.
I don't have strength. I ain't kicking shit.
There's a water
Come on, you
side
can roll
right
high.
here, and maybe 6 feet up off the water's surface is the window.
Now, is it like a glass window or is it just like an open window?
It is a closed wooden window
Closed wooden window.
with reeds as the vents of the window. Yes.
I would like to kick the door down.
Okay, make a
Yes.
strong athletics check as you tell Garuk to back up, and you go to donkey kick this thing, or 300 kick it.
Dordoon.
Door
It wanted to. Did you see that?
It did want
I
to be
did.
a 17.
Ah,
Oh,
man.
good.
You kick the door, and something on the other side falls over, and with a heavy thud, the reeds on the top of the roof shake, and you see there's some splashing underneath. Something fell through, and the door itself is still shut, not wide enough for you to squeeze through.
That was gonna be my next question. I was like, is it wide enough for me to squeeze through yet? No. Okay. Can I tell the window? Is it locked shut? Like,
You can't reach it. It's probably 6 feet away from you. If you were to come around here, but Garuk is going to come around and see that side, and he is going to run and jump and parkour as he grabs onto the frame of the
okay.
window. He is going to wild shape into a snake, and he's going to slither through one of the cracks into the hut, and he's going to disappear inside. You guys wait
okay, that was kind of cool.
for a minute with
I
nothing,
walk back over.
and
Like
then
that.
you're going to hear, he's barricaded it from the inside. There's a trap door. It's open. Give me a minute. And you start to hear scuffing sounds. And as he's moving this dresser out of the way, the door slowly opens wide enough for you guys to come in. In this area, you see that it has been ransacked. The blankets are on the floor. You see there's a bunch of tools that have been thrown out. You see that there are some flies that are kind of flying around one of the plates of food. It looks like it has been touched in at least a day. You can see that on the ground there is a latch for basically like a toilet to drop down into the water, and it is currently open. What else are you guys looking for in here?
I'm looking for poison.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Or anything that looks similar, anything like that. You said investigation?
Uh-huh. Okay.
8. No.
You go and you start just moving things out of the way. You look under the bed. You start looking through cupboards. No sign of any poisons.
I dive through the toilet hole.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Expected, I just don't like it.
As you dive through the toilet hole, you see something swimming in the murk underneath you. It's
Yeah.
humanoid.
Sure is.
And it starts to swim away. You see it wild shapes into a fish and swims away very quickly.
Well, how far away was it as it began to wild shape?
Probably 8 feet away from you, swimming down and into the murk. You just see the arms and the legs kicking.
That sounds like enough time to do some things.
What are you doing?
That's a good question. I didn't think that far ahead. Wait, does this need to... Ooh, they don't need to hear me. Yippee! I would like to cast Compelled Duel.
Okay. Okay. Let's see it.
He's gonna attack you as a fish.
He doesn't have to attack me. So the basics of compelled duel is he would have disadvantage attacking anybody other than me, but the important part is they can't move more than 30 feet away from me.
Oh.
And that is a wisdom save of 15.
Wisdom save, let's
You know what
go.
makes this spell so deadly? Is every time this fish is attempting to swim more than 30 feet away from you, it must make the saving throw again and again and again.
Every single 5-foot increment it wants to move, it'll have to remake the save.
Okay, you make a wisdom saving throw. Everyone take a drink. The creature's drawn to you, compelled by divine demand. Okay, disadvantage. And then it must make a saving throw every time it attempts to move a space that is more than 30 feet. So it doesn't have to do it every time. It's just if it tries to move more than 30 feet away from you. The spell...
Well, right. So if it's 30 feet away from me and it tries to move to the next space, that's a wisdom saving throw. Then if it tries to move the next space, that's a wisdom saving throw. And if it tries to move it can move as much as it wants within 30 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
But every space outside of 30 feet is another wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna need more drink
Okay.
if we're gonna do this.
Okay, the spell ends if you attack another
Or get
creature, if you
wasted.
cast a spell that targets a hostile creature, if the creature friendly to your damage, blah, 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 or if you end your turn more than 30 feet away from the target. Okay, so if it swims out of 30 feet, succeeds,
Yes.
then it... Okay.
If
Okay.
it manages to make 6+ wisdom saving throws in a row,
Well, it's
and I'm
first
unable
roll
to get to
was
it.
a natural 1. Which sucks, because I was playing with this dice, and the previous roll was a natural 20, as we were just talking. So...
This is a druid. I really needed that to be a natural one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
you are going to see this fish suddenly stop, and you've never seen a more aggressive fish. It just
What kind of fish?
It's a bass. It's a largemouth bass. It
Ooh,
turns.
those are pretty aggressive.
It turns, and you just see these green and gold stripes down the side of its body. It's probably 2, maybe a 1.5 foot long, maybe a 12-pounder. As it
Founder, I hardly know her.
Good. All right. Damn, Xanafy does get okay. And it slowly turns and just starts bolting right towards you. I don't want you to roll initiative, but roll initiative. You're gonna fight a bass.
You're gonna fight a bass.
Okay. Roll for bass.
Roll for best.
Roll for bass is a wiggle.
Got a 14,
All right.
didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. 14.
Oh, do I need to
I
roll
love
too?
just seeing Monk like looking at tabs and just
I know.
shaking his head.
I know.
Like, what? Now I have to find the fucking stats for a goddamn
No, this is
Fast.
fine. This is fine.
thing. Sorry.
It's
Do
70
I
seconds.
need to roll
This is
too?
the second time you just are so freaking nosy.
Well, don't
Just
give us
so
things
nosy.
to be nosy about.
I didn't even hint at that.
You said, listen, Linda. If you didn't want him to have stuff to hide, you shouldn't have given him a house.
You're right. You're
Next
right.
time, make him homeless.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
Then he'll have nowhere to hide stuff except
So-
his butt.
Evelyn, you see Cassius dive into the toilet as he crashes through the water underneath this hut. He's down there for a mere second. What are you doing when he jumps in?
no! Do I see the fish charging at him?
You do not.
Okay.
It was like full, by the way, it was full sprint, jump over the wardrobe, swan dive through the toilet hole.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Whoa.
Then
Great
I would
form.
I would probably use. I would go get next to the hatch, and because I don't know what's happening, so I'm going to look and see what I see.
Okay, make it an investigation check. Or perception, sorry.
I was gonna say perception. Maybe?
perception works.
There we
Okay.
go. 21.
Yeah, you see the glowing flash of magic as Cassius has uprighted himself. He's still underwater, and as he casts this beam of golden green light, you see the silhouette of a very large small bass charging at him.
I will look at Garuk and be like, look for a net.
Okay, Garuk will start looking for a net. Now, as you're done doing that, this fish is going to attack you, and it is going to try to bite. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Okay, so it tickles as it swims by. But it's in your face, and it's currently doing that thing where it's like yelling at you. Yeah, that's
Fishes yell at you?
it's miming
It's the
scream.
it's the pogfish gif.
Yes. Yeah. Now, what are you doing on your turn?
I'd like to imagine that this druid, this fishman is exceptionally pissed off right now because I never read the flavor on compelled duel. What was it that you said? I feel like the creature is drawn to you compelled by your divine command. I like to think that it can feel that there's a little bit of like natural magic in that divinity. And he's like, this bitch. Anyway, I'm gonna grapple a fish.
Good luck. Okay. Go ahead and make your make a
My
strength
athletics check?
Your athletics versus mine. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Well, here's the thing. Fish are slippery.
Yes.
Right?
this is true.
But for some reason, it doesn't matter how much slime is on this one. You grab it, and the finger goes right behind the gill, and you hook onto this fish. Yeah, you got him grappled.
How high up is the building from the water?
3 feet, and your head is
Okay.
1 foot underwater.
Okay, then I would just like to swim. I'd like to do a nice little one-arm pull-up and pull myself and the fish up into the house.
I will allow it. And Evelyn is there to help as you pull this fish out of the water.
Assist.
I'm going to stand up, brush myself off. I'm going to kick the trap door closed, and I'm going to stand on it. And I'm going to
Smart.
say, while holding it out by the gills, this isn't a fish, it's a guy.
He's going to say, yeah, no, I recognize that guy. Go on. Come out of it. You're caught. And
Literally.
And you're going to see as this fish at first is flopping around, but then you're going to see
I'm posing with it like a Tinder fish boy. like the people with the yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Swipe
Yeah.
left.
You're going to see
Big swipe left.
it is going to drop wild shape, and what you see in its stead is a human with slick blonde hair that is combed backwards, no facial hair, bright blue eyes, currently wearing druidic garb. And you're just going to see Guruk with a knife is going to run up and stick a forearm into his neck and shove him back against the wall, and then put the dagger up to his face. And he's going to yell at him, and he's going to say, Vine Shroud, what are you doing? And as he does that, you're going to see Vine Shroud is going to put his hands up, and he's going to say, I know how this looks. I had to do it. Guruk, I had to. And you could see as he's saying this, Guruk is going to put the dagger against the neck and push hard enough. You see that
Hey.
blood starts to come down the side of his neck. And you see the teardrops kind of come down as Guruk
I'm assuming we're out of initiative.
you are out of initiative.
Cool. I'm gonna grab Garuk's wrist and be like, we can't question it if you fucking kill him.
He's not gonna it's fine, Evelyn.
You're going to see Guruk is going to cast entangling roots as you see vines shoot up out of the floorboards and start to wrap around this person. And Vine Shroud is going to say, "No, Garuk. Here's the name. I didn't do it on purpose. I swear to it. Whatever is happening is bigger than all of us. It was either he was going to kill me. You have to understand."
Hey, that's great. Garuk, why don't we take this wonderful little packaged fish meal that you've made for us, and let's bring it over to the others and to the zone where he can't lie.
You see Garuk looking at him. Make a persuasion check.
Okay. 21.
The knife starts to slide across the side of the neck. The wound opens more. And then Garuk just takes a deep breath and brings the knife down. Vine Shroud immediately grabs his neck. And you could tell that this is not a mortal wound, but if left unattended, he's in bad shape. And Garuk is going to back up. You think I'm taking it hard? Just wait till Nida finds you. And he is going to grab him, and he is going to release the vines, and he is going to shove him out, holding on to his collar. He's going to look at you both. It's like you're 2 steps ahead of us. You're thinking faster than we can even respond. And it's anger, it's a compliment as he is pushing Vine Shroud.
Pretty, it makes me mad.
A few minutes
That's what I
later.
imagine.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Cassius. If you're gonna
I was just going to say, Evelyn, would you like to stay here and search the room, or would you like to accompany them and make sure that Garuk does not put any blood in the water on his way to the others?
I am not the strongest nor the most persuasive. So if Garuk tries something, I don't think I'd be able to stop him. So I can stay here and continue looking around.
All right, I will accompany them back, and then I shall return.
Okay.
Okay. A few moments later, you hear gasping from the crowd as Vordoon, Yusern, and Xanafi, you hear them all pointing, and you could see Cassius, you could see Garuk, and you see another villager walking towards. You see the villager is currently holding his neck. You see Garuk holding him by the nape behind his neck, pushing him, and you see Cassius walking behind them. As they all approach, Boobaroo is going to come out and say, "Garuk, what is this? What did you find, my boy?"
My boy.
Garuk's going to say,
Boy,
My boy!
Father help.
other help.
Wait, it was Boobanoo that said that?
"Yes."
Mhm.
Is it his boy?
Everything. Absolutely everything.
Yusern,
Yes, sir.
that's not his real son. It's not his boy.
What?
So,
Adopted!
Oh my god.
Ah,
Your boy can be adopted. That can be your boy.
That's fair. That's a fair
that's kinda
shot.
Fucked up. Kinda
So-
Are
fucked
we
up,
not
sir.
boys, Yusern?
We are boys. You know what? I rescind
No.
that.
We're men.
look, we already know Gaming Related doesn't like bald people. Now we know we don't like boys.
We don't like bald people. We don't like orphans. We don't like boys.
We're gonna
I'm
get
writing
that
that down.
record deal real quick.
Gaming
Sponsor us.
related.
Everyone say hi to Ari. She's in our chat. Hi, Ari. So, he is going to kick Vine Shroud in the knee, and Vine Shroud is going to fall. As he falls, he puts his hands down on the ground, and blood does start to spurt out. As he grabs him and picks him back up, holding him, he has the dagger out. He was in Corvin's hut. He barricaded himself in there, and he was trying to escape What were you doing? And you just can see that Vineshroud is incapable of speaking as he is currently dying through this cut in his neck.
Oh, if
I'll give him a
Go ahead.
cure wounds.
Okay, never mind.
Okay?
I was gonna say I would have taken care of that if that was apparent on the way over that he was actively dying.
When he knocked him to the ground and he finally takes his hand off, you can see it's how bad it is. Ysern immediately reaches out and with a hand casts magic, and the star magic twirls and is going to heal for 1 HP.
Plus
my spell
modifiers.
Plus 4? So 5 total?
Yeah, B plus
Or
4.
plus
yeah.
5?
He gets 5.
So, the wound closes up a little bit, still open, but not actively breathing. He takes a deep breath. Chief, it's over. If we do it this way, we could still save ourselves. I did it
Hang
for
on 1
us.
second. Was he pushed into the zone of truth yet?
I
It's
imagine.
been past 10 minutes. The zone of truth is gone, guy.
Yeah, I also imagine that
Well-
you guys have come out onto the pier, onto the boardwalks. Why? What are you thinking?
Well, I don't know. I guess I was curious because if we were gone for a little while, then what was going on while we were gone to know if
That
there
is-
was
that
another
is a good
zone of truth
question.
up or not.
Yeah. Well, let's cut back. While they were gone, you can hear Bubanu. He is going to ask Xanafi. I understand that you come from outside and that your traditions and your upbringing's different than ours, but we are still a one people. Is there anything that I need to know to better prepare my people to defend against whatever is happening to our grove? There is a vampire in our midst, but he's one of you, therefore he's one of us. Are there more coming? Tell me anything and everything I need to know, please. I do trust you.
Vampires? I have no idea. Ysern, relax your face. I'm gonna die. More vampires, I have no idea. What kind of people came with the butcher? Because the butcher didn't actually come to my grove, just his people. Shut up, Leon.
His people were humans for the most part. A few half orcs. There was a dark-skinned elf that was with him as well, and a very skinny, cloaked half elf as well that Vordoon would recognize as Charlie, his right-hand assassin.
Fucking Charlie.
I can just tell you that it was over in a matter of minutes. And I still think you are underestimating who the butcher is.
If he could do this, with one vial, control all of us, including the creatures of this grove, I think I estimate him just fine. I just don't know what to do. There's water everywhere. In the clouds, in the tides, in our village, in our...
Yep.
What were you going to say, Vordu?
Oh, I was gonna start explaining the big picture here. Although it's already been mentioned briefly to him before, in that there's a larger group called the Siren Song, and their whole goal is to resurrect an ancient dead buried dragon who will destroy the world.
Destroying
Almost.
these... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Pretty sure the skull you showed me, the source of some of the power around here, is a piece of that dragon.
Oh. You can see Mirla step up. These bones, they carry a history with them, a resonating ancient power that hasn't itself decayed. It has drawn us here. We felt that it was a good thing. You're telling us that it was not.
That's not what he's saying.
Is it the bone? Is it the skull that they're after?
I think everything of it. Yes.
If you want to bring someone back, you don't need just their skull, just their leg. You need all of them. Destroying groves across all of Alira is more than just destroying groves and disconnecting our mother trees from the other planes. It's about getting these bones to build the dragon that will destroy the world. That's the bigger picture. This is just a piece.
Nida speaks up. Well, Chief, Xanafi, why not just go destroy the skull right now? We'll crack it into pieces and go discard him in the middle of the ocean. Mirla kind of scoffs. I mean,
Don't think it's that simple.
Well,
I've got a question.
it could slow them down.
Yes, sir.
Is there like history books or something? Like there's gotta be a reason why all these dragon parts got scattered to different druid groves, right? Like there was like some sort of conglomeration of druids that agreed to keep these safe from various aspects of evildoers, right?
Well, it's more like, at least for my generations, we were drawn to the skull. We didn't choose it because of the bones. We were drawn to them. There's sort of energy they give off.
Oh, like natural energy or like spooky dragon energy?
Could be both.
we don't have any libraries around these parts. We share our knowledge generationally. Mirla here is our library. Mirla is going to sit down, and by this time the Zone of Truth has dropped. I have heard tales of a world beyond ours, a world before ours. Iterations is what we've called them. Perhaps what you speak of is a being from the past trying to come to the present, its future. How that happens, I don't know.
I think I know where that happens.
And how is that?
You're pretty sure with the class then, you CERN.
Well, there's apparently a ritual. I still don't have all the pieces, so it's a hard maybe, but time is a part of it. So pieces are starting to fall into place here.
Well, piece number one is to protect this grove from this butcher that's coming. We have days. What you've done tonight is you've saved our lives. Not just the lives of us druids, but the lives of every creature in this grove. This is just the beginning. And just then, you start to hear the footsteps and the gawking. Bubanu looks up, "What's that?" and runs outside, and as you run outside, you come across the scene that we described previously as Vine Shroud is being pushed down to his knees. The cure wound happens as Bubanu comes out and hears everything.
Sorry, I was doing a test.
So we are now at present time. What would you like to do?
be able to roll lower than 5.
Well, since I still have two Zone of Truth, why don't we bring him over close to me, and then we'll start questioning.
Okay. Is this going to be
anyone disagree with that?
Is this going to be everyone in the village? Because you see the line has started to form.
So the way I figure is we can pop this up, ask him questions, and then start asking people in the village.
Okay.
Well, what does that sound good, guys, or is that bad?
I'm not there.
Zone of Truth is when you first enter it, or just everyone that is in it at the time of casting?
That is a good
I think
question.
it's when you first enter it.
Let me double check, but yeah.
Enters the spells area. Got
Yeah.
it.
So as soon as they enter, they have to make the save.
Brilliant.
I get to know if they do that. Well, let's also just make an announcement that, hey, if you choose to fail, you're gonna, or choose, if you try to succeed it, you'll be suspect. So you need to let the magic take hold.
If you attempt to
Seems-
fight the spell,
You should. We will tell Boobanu to tell the village that
Correct.
yeah,
information.
yeah. Boobadoo should definitely explain that to people.
Also,
Boobadoo.
Well, they were still in the hut talking to them, so.
we should probably start with people who work closely with some of these assholes. I mean, some of these nice druids that were the ones that are part of the plot.
I think if they're part of the plot, I think that makes them assholes. I think that's
Oh,
perfectly
okay.
fine.
It's like,
It sounds like a lot of Nida's group.
hey, Nida.
Anyway, I just came to make the delivery. He's your problem now. I'm gonna go not leave Evelyn alone.
Thanks.
Oh. Perfect.
Okay.
We've
I'm
got
gonna-
this.
Squat down real quick in front of Ryan Shroud. Do you feel better?
He looks at his hand. He feels the wound still open. Yes.
I'm gonna give him a couple more points of lay on hands just to heal it all the way.
He'll take a slow breath. You can tell he's intimidated by you. Also, he's down on his knees right now. You
And
see.
I'm squatting down pretty much eye level with him right now.
Okay. You see there's tears in his eyes. I swear,
So
I had no choice.
I'm gonna put up magic. Boobnu, can you go explain to all the people out there that they are to let the magic take hold when they pass through?
Bubina gives a nod. He turns to his people as he walks closer to them. He's going to slap his belly, making this big slapping sound. He's going to say, all right, listen up. We're going to tell the truth. That's going to save our people. As a magic overcomes you, let it. Like the tides that come and go, we cannot stop them. Work with us, work with them, and everything's going to be okay. You do hear some rabble going on amongst the people as they begin to whisper to themselves, and you start picking up a couple tidbits of their conversation of, can we trust them? Why are they making us do this? They just got here and already things are going poorly, and how do we know that they didn't do this to Vineshroud? And we're losing druids left and right, all within proximity of them being here. So all of this comes up. Boobna clears his throat. Now, before you cast that magic, Evelyn, you've been hanging out in this hut. As you see, there's blood on the ground. The secret trapdoor is closed. Everything's disheveled. What are you doing in there?
First, can I cover the? Can I put something on top of the trap door?
Yeah, you just grab the blanket
I'm like-
and throw it down.
I was because my first thing was like, oh yeah, I'll stay here. I'm by myself. This was a terrible idea. All right. I'm going to. Is there a desk or a chest somewhere stuff is stored? I'm trying to think of possible like hidden places. Or do I see anything besides now that I know that he's been rummaging in here, can I tell the areas that he um messed with?
Okay, make an investigation check.
Don't f- me go.
Nice. A 15. Okay.
There we go.
You are going to start rummaging. And you are going to find some writing. It's in Druidic. You can't
Ow.
read it. You see the different shapes and symbols. You could tell that it is script. It looks like it goes from right to left instead of left to right. It's strange. But it's kind of a parchment that you can roll up and hold on to.
Okay, I will take
you
that.
find a stuffed turtle. Looks like it's made out of dried seaweed. It's got little eyes that look like they're made out of little tiny seashells. It's got the tail and it's got a hard shell. It looks like it's someone's play toy. And it looks used and worn. You find an apparatus that does not fit in this location. It is what looks to be something flammable. It looks like it has a string attached to it with a little hook on the end of the string. You see that there is a red, thin piece of paper that has been sealed to the top of this tube, if you will. Kitty!
Baby.
Make...
It's a bomb, isn't it? I just found a bomb, didn't I?
Make
Ace, throw it.
make an intelligence
Put that
check.
with the poisons. Just strap poisons to a stick of dynamite and just light it and throw it into a room.
Okay.
Fuck, 10. You know what?
You don't
I have
know what it
inspiration.
is.
I have
Okay.
inspiration.
Yeah? Okay. Go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and
use it. Why not? This seems important.
Okay.
14.
You do know that this is explosive,
Yeah.
but it is not a bomb.
Oh, okay.
It is a signaling tool.
It's a flare.
It is a flare. It's meant to cause bright light. It's meant to shoot off into the air. And you see that there are 3 of them. And they are dry and they're usable.
I'll take those.
You have 3 flares. Takes an action to shoot them. If they get wet, they're ruined. And they shoot 100 feet up into the air. And you're not sure the color or how it works yet unless you want to take one apart. But you have 3 flares.
Cool.
So, a few moments later, you hear footsteps coming down the pier as Cassius comes around the corner. And you guys are reunited.
Baby.
Cassius will see me put the flares in my bag.
Diagnosed you with baby.
Oh, what have we found?
I found some flares, figured bring them with us. We could blow it up in somebody's face if we wanted to.
What is a flare?
Oh, so it's using explosive materials similar to a gun, but instead of a projectile weapon, it is used to ignite different chemicals in the air that make a bright lights.
Oh, okay, so it's like a signaling device.
Yes, a
Um,
signaling device, exactly.
Gotcha. Second question: what's a gun?
You literally shot a guy in the leg.
I don't know what you're referring to.
You literally have a gun.
Deception check with
I
disadvantage.
don't.
Right.
She knows I'm
Right.
lying.
Deception.
We literally
That
took
was
a
a
gun
lie.
class together. What are
No,
you
I meant
talking
for all
about?
of the crowd. Everyone
Plausible-
watching right now.
Plausible deniability. I don't have a gun. I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of such a device.
I don't understand why you are like this when we are literally alone. No one is judging
We thought we
you.
were alone previously, and there was a fish man under the toilet.
That's fair.
You never know when toilet. Rule number 3 of traveling in druidic groves: you never know when there could be a fish man in your toilet.
Or when you're gonna say something, just chaotic. Yep, you're right.
What's rules 1 and 2?
Yeah, what's rules 1 and 2? Is rule 1 don't trust any of the druids?
No, rule 1 is pee-pee and rule 2 is poo-poo.
That's so dumb. I hated that.
So disappointing.
The other thing that I found.
Oh,
Olive bumps.
naughty
Bacon
nugget.
disconnected it.
She bumped Leon's mic,
Hello?
so no more
Hello?
kisses.
Hi.
Hello, I
Hello.
hear you. You have returned to us.
You're
I might be
live
needing
on
a new
gaming
soon.
related. You what?
I might be needing a new mic soon. It just takes one little tap, and the whole thing disconnects for like 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm. I also found this note, and it's in Druidic. I can't read it.
Oh, let me take a look.
Mm.
Puts
This
on
is
his
druidic,
bifocals.
yes.
I was about to be so sad.
So, Xanafi can probably read Druidic, I hope.
Can I-
don't.
Monk, I grew up in the Juniper Monastery. There were a good deal of druids there. Can you just give me 5 random words that are on this page that I can identify?
Yes.
The and an A.
Yeah. You know, it's more of a symbol that comes out more than words. You just know that it says child. You know that there is a number for, or a symbol for youth. You're not sure what that means or how that's measured specifically. And you know the word found. Those 3 words stand out to you. The rest is gibberish.
That can't be right.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, so this one is, I think, child. This one is youth. This one, I'm like 85% sure is the symbol for mashed potatoes. This one, I think there's a small section in here warning about the dangers of uncovered toilets, such as this one. I think it's a
I
common
covered it. It's
issue.
fine.
Good, wonderful. And then this one, I forget what the last thing the DM told me was, but I'm pretty sure this symbol is the
Found.
symbol for penis. So I think somebody was
Found
sending
her penis.
erroneous letters in Druidic.
About mashed potatoes.
Horny
Listen,
mashed
what
potatoes,
you
got
do
it.
with your food is no skin off my bones, but I don't like mashed potatoes in the bedroom.
Bones
Been
don't
there,
have
not a fan.
Nope, I don't want to know. Actually, I don't think I want to know.
You don't.
I-
It's completely unsettling. It's not a good texture.
There was also a turtle toy, which matches up with the child comment you made in the note.
Are you guys talking
Okay,
about
so
this
that-
note openly?
We're still in the.
Oh, you guys are by yourselves up there. That's okay.
Yeah,
we're still.
in-
second there, I was
We're
like-
still in Corbin's hut.
We're still, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. In that case, keep in mind the child and youth part and forget everything else I said, because it was probably wrong.
Yeah, let's just maybe go ask Xanafi. what it
It's
says.
a good point. She is a druid.
That is correct.
Yes, I forget that sometimes.
That's because she was
It's a
stuck
fish.
only turning into a otter for a while. And then turned into a turtle in front of Yasur, and that was...
That
A
was funny.
giant.
Oof.
Well, it was funny until it wasn't.
Yeah, I really hope he doesn't wake up in the middle of the night screaming.
Wouldn't be the first
Yeah.
time. You know, a lot of his behaviors from before we met you all are making a lot more sense since some information has come out. The night terrors included.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know, believe it or not, he's been very calm in the nights recently. But there were some nights the only way I could get him to go back down was to hold him through the night.
oh,
Drax.
that was nice of you.
That's the only way I could get any sleep.
You're not fooling me.
Eventually,
You've
you
got
guys make your way.
a
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
a little part of your heart cares about the beef jerky twink. Yeah.
Turkey twin. I'm writing that down.
Yeah, quote that.
Beef
jerky twink.
Beef jerky.
Somebody clip that.
Oh my god.
Character
making that a
development. We're
sticker.
falling in love with the beef jerky twink.
I'm making that a sticker for our Patreon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Can it just be Yasern, like, shirtless, like, doing a little flex, and it's just
Ooh,
beef jerky twink and, like,
that's
glittery
so
cursive?
good.
Glittery cursive would be great. I
Glittery
love this.
cursive is amazing. Okay, yes, so we head back to the rest of the party.
Okay. You head back to the rest of the party, only to see that Vordoon is kneeling and talking to Vineshroud. You see that Vineshroud has been healed, but you see that the people, you can overhear Bubanu yelling at his people about letting this magic happen like the tides. I know Vordoon and Yasern were going to do something before they came back. Yes, go ahead.
He's still like he's hurt. We're
No,
set
with the
scene
lay
for
on
me.
hands,
Healed it.
at this point, he is healed. So,
Whenever I cast Cure Wounds, I touch the wound, correct?
You touched the person.
But Yasern will definitely put his hand on the wound.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Are we in the hut right now?
No, you've stepped out of the hut. You're on the.
Yasern
you're
will
on the
step.
planks.
Yasern will step back into the hut. Make sure he's a little hidden, and then he's gonna lick the blood off his hand.
Yep.
Yep. That's what I thought.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw.
12.
Okay. You are able to resist the urge to continue, but the fangs immediately grow out. They are sharp as you kind of lick the tip of them with your tongue. You get the flash of memory. And for a brief moment, you are in Corvin's hut. And Corvin is talking to you. And you can hear him saying, "They rot with peace. I will feed them the truth. You see, Vineshroud, we feed the leech with blood over time. Poison the tribe, they would become vessels of change. Then, with the call of the butcher, who's a fellow herald of ancient hunger, we can awaken the morass, not destroy it." And you can see, as he says this to you, your own mouth begins to speak. And this is Vineshroud speaking back. And Vineshroud goes, "No. Listen, Corvin, I love you, brother. But this is not going to bring her back. You know this. The tides tell you of this. How many have died? It's the circle. You must not disrupt that. That goes against everything that we stand for here in this tribe. And then you bamf back. It only took a mere few seconds.
Oh fuck.
Vordoon, you were kneeling. What were you going to do?
It's Weintraub, right?
Yes. Weintraub.
So this is how this is gonna work. I'm gonna cast a spell. You're gonna let the magic take hold.
He takes a very deep breath. I will tell you everything you want to know.
If you resist, I will have the hurt.
He gives a nod.
And I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. As you cast Zone of Truth, you have 10 minutes. What is your first question?
Who else is helping you?
He is going to
Name them all.
Oh, does he pass or fail?
Yeah.
Is he choosing to fail or does he pass?
He is going to fail.
Okay.
Good choice.
So now he's compelled.
Now, are you speaking face to face with him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He is going to whisper. If I tell you, it is surely a death sentence. What will you do with the name?
Well, that's either you tell me and they die quickly, or you don't and we find them and we make it really slow.
Make an
I
intimidation
whisper
check
that.
with advantage.
Oh, don't give me advantage
Ooh.
on that.
You just scared me, so I'll roll for him.
27?
God damn.
Damn. We're all the way back here. I'm intimidated.
A symbol of a door appears.
That's how Vordoon channels. They just turn into doors.
He is going to whisper a word to you. A name. Nyx. Nyx the crab herder. Shut up, Zan, if you don't say it.
Nyx the crab herder. Okay. There's one.
That's it. It was me, Corvin, and Nyx.
Just the three of you.
That's it.
Who were you reporting to?
Nyx and I reported to Corvin. Corvin,
And he reported to?
the butcher. I've never spoken with the butcher, and neither has Nyx.
Which one is Nyx? Can you point them out for me? But without pointing.
A human woman with sunburned skin, wild red hair, and a crab claw gauntlet.
Is she in that line right now?
The word comes out with a whimper. Yes.
Is it this one? I'm just
Is that what I'm... No.
Which one did you point to?
I didn't point to any of them. I just kind of like nodded as I looked to see the redheads in the line. I'm not going to make it that obvious because I don't want them to run.
Okay. Make an insight check.
With advantage since he got a description.
Yes. Good call. You...
Oh, it wanted to be an 18 so bad.
I see it right next to the 5. You scan, and the crowd is huge. You see a couple human women with red hair. None of them stand out, but you don't want to look too long because you're trying to be covert about it.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't spot her necessarily, but you do get confirmation she's in the crowd.
Do I see where his eyes glance?
No.
Okay. Do you have any other plans you haven't told us about yet?
The leech. It was meant to wreak havoc on the village.
Oh yeah, that thing's gone.
I see that. Corvin failed. After the leech, we just knew to wait.
Wait for...
Wait for their arrival.
The butcher.
Yes.
When was he supposed to arrive?
A few more nightfalls. He's close.
Okay. Well, anything else?
Corvin was a good man. A good druid. His laws changed him, corrupted him. He went against nature itself. I would have done the same if it had happened to me the way it happened to him.
I'm gonna glance around at all the innocents / children especially. You think that justifies him killing children?
He puts his head down and he doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna look at Xanafi and kind of
Fucking shaking with rage. Fucking livid.
Can you take him?
Where? How?
I say just go into the cabin and take him in there. I don't care what you do with him after that.
I want to grab him by his shirt and start dragging him into the cabin.
Oh wait, grab him by like a fish by the gills. Grab him in the neck wound.
That's,
Oh.
that's so hot though, with the blood pouring down her hand. Oh, it's so evil. I love it. No, that's disgusting.
No. Okay, you grab him and you start to shove him. You start to hear people screaming, "What's happening? What is going on? Tell us what we're doing. This isn't right what you're doing to Vineshroud." And you hear Bubanu say, "We are trying to weed out the corruption." And everyone just kind of gives the... everyone gives the Dios mío. Like, oh my gosh.
This is a very important moment. I do just want to check in and make sure we're all just collectively deciding to ignore that Sleepy just called the act of putting your fingers inside of someone's wound hot. We're ignoring that.
The blood
collectively
going to...
just
not
listen,
that part.
Okay,
that's not the part that's
still,
hot.
that's not better.
Look,
Listen.
we're not here to yuck someone's yum. All right.
That's fine. That's fine. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that we're ignoring it. Okay.
Listen,
DM, you
Linda,
continue.
listen.
I
Just like listen, you know that one chick in that one movie where she's in and she stands up out of the blood that she just soaked in, and she's a vampire, you know? And you know
No.
that one. Well, it's
Queen
such
of
a
the
good
Damned?
movie.
Yes.
Huh?
Queen of the Damned?
It might be. It might be.
I mean,
Thank you.
Anyway, I assume
Diablo
at this
4.
point, Cassius and I
Anyway.
have rejoined the party.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got there right as Xanaphi is dragging him into the hut.
Yes.
I want. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna look at Boobanoo and be like,
All right, let's get the others through here.
Okay. So,
and then
no, you go ahead. What were you gonna say?
as he gets near,
Can you signal subtly to me which one is Nyx?
He scans quickly and gives you the nod of okay.
Okay.
So,
all right,
one by one, the crowd, at this point, terrified. They're sad. They're quiet. The few of them who were scared, seeing Xanaphi, seeing Vordude and Garuk all manhandle Vineshroud, have kind of gotten into line. You see that Garuk is actually going to move to the back of the line and start to usher people forward to make sure that no one tries to sidestep or escape this zone of truth. You're going to have time to ask maybe one question each, or you can do groups of people. How do you want? You have probably, from when you cast, you have about 9 minutes.
I'm gonna look at Cassius. What do you think the best question is?
Well, I don't know. I kind of missed everything that you talked to him about. I'm guessing we're done with him now. So if
Mhm.
anything came of that you think would be helpful.
You probably just
If there-
flash if you want to go quickly, just the poison ask if they've ever seen what's in this.
I feel like that's dangerous, though, because they could have been helping without ever firsthand seeing the poison.
True. Have you had a private conversation with Corvin?
Or
How about just,
French.
were you aware of what Corvin was planning to do to the water?
yeah. that's
How
good.
about, did you know about the leech before today?
A lot of people are
I like.
gonna be
I like.
"There
Did
was
you
a
know about
leech?"
Corvin's plans? How about that?
Did you know about Corvin's plans for the village? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yep.
All right. So that's the
Okay.
question. We'll start
Okay.
with Shroom.
I have a paper to ask Xanaphi about.
Okay. So,
And then I just want to say, as we get here, I imagine Cassius takes immediate stock of how the vibe has changed among the populace.
Mhm.
yes.
And Cassius would like to offer himself to lead the questioning so he can bring sort of a lighter tone and do little magic tricks when the kids come up and just like little things to try to lighten the mood.
Okay. I like it. Make a performance check.
Okay.
Meanwhile, what is the question? Did you know what Corvin was planning for the village? Is the question?
Yep.
Okay.
Did you know about Corvin's plan for the village?
Okay.
Because they could be helping without knowing the exact details of it.
Got it. Okay. So, one by one, these villagers start coming through. Every one of them are choosing to fail it, and you get that response from your magic that they're failing on purpose. And the answer is always similar. He was a good man. They had no idea, and they are extremely scared and paranoid of what this means. They are asking questions back. Does this mean we have to leave? Does this mean that the seed is corrupted? What about the peace tree? Our peace tree? But like over and over, no, no, no. I need you all to make perception checks. As you are watching these people come through at the end of the line, Mirla is going to say, now, we are going to get to the bottom of this, and this is the fastest and safest way to do so. Please return to your abodes. All is well. The tide will flush out that what needs flushing. And you see the people kind of huddle and they hold each other's arms and wrap their hands around each other as they start to walk back. You see Guruk whistle for the guard, and even the guard get in line. And as one guard makes it through, he goes back to his post, making sure this is a very thorough investigation. You're down to 5 minutes left of your 10-minute spell. 1 minute spent on Vineshroud by himself. The next person comes through. And then, Vordoon, you catch a glimpse. There is a scuffle happening at the end of the line between 3 or 4 people. You start to hear shouting, and you're going to hear someone scream, a woman's voice scream, "Get your hands off me! I don't want to do this. These not even are people." And as you look and you see, as people are coming through, you hear boom. And then you see this bright light shoot up into the air as this whistle goes off, lighting up the entire night sky with this bright red. You see Guruk immediately point. You see the crowd jump this person down to the ground, and it is Nyx, who is just 20 people away from you, moving towards you on the ground. And as the flare shoots up into the air is where we're going to take our break.
No!
Good job, everybody. You clever girls. You clever girls. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take our break right now. I have to use the bathroom because that was a lot of wisdom saves. And we're going to get some snacks and get ready for the second half. Thank you. We missed all of you. We're glad you're all back. While we take a break, Soren Angel is going to take the mic, and she's going to dazzle you with her face and her pretty words and answer all of your questions. So give her all you got, and we'll be back shortly. Good half, everybody.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
All right, hello everyone. We want to welcome you all back to the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. I'm your host, Soren Angel, as you know, and this is our show within a show, and we appreciate you all joining us. So today we will be doing a chill Q&A session for halftime. So if you guys have any burning questions for me, please send them my way using your channel points. And before we get started, we'd like to give a shout out, of course, to some of the very talented artists and meme makers of our community. So, as you may have already noticed, we have some beautiful artwork hanging in our tavern, courtesy of Icarus, Abracazam, Mrs. Toxin, Lunabear09, Gwen, and our very own Always Sleepy. You will also notice a collection of legendary memes created by our amazing viewers like Egg and Crafted Havoc, and our very own players and crew, Minnie, Derpsnack, Sleepy, and Leon. Our absolutely stunning character art for the main cast of this season is drawn by the amazing Abracazam, and our fantastic collection of emotes here on Twitch were created by Lunabear09, Ava, Icarus, and Scoopidity. And this season's NPCs are drawn by lead cast member Always Sleepy. These beautiful masterpieces created by our community really make Game Related feel like home, so thank you, we love you all so much. And if you are an artist or a legendary meme maker, of course, we would love to see your creations. So if you visit our gaming related Discord, you may post your artwork in the community art channel and your top tier memes in the Memes R Us channel. And for those not using Discord, you can totally share your artwork by tagging us on Blue Sky, Instagram, and TikTok. For formatting purposes, landscape orientation is preferred, but it's not required. And if you do share your fabulous art, it may be featured right here in our tavern on a future episode of Gaming Related. So, as I said before, I'll be answering your questions during today's Q&A. So, quick reminder to those hanging out with us. If you send in your questions and I don't feel comfortable answering them or they go against our community guidelines, we will be refunding your points. But send your burning questions my way, okay, besties? Send them my way. All right. How is everyone? First of all, it is Sunday, beginning of a new week. So, that's all I'm saying. Beginning of a new week. It is almost July, which I think is absolutely crazy. This year has been flying by. We're halfway through. Or more than halfway through. Are we? My gosh, we're halfway through this year, which I think is totally insane. But listen. Oh my gosh, we're making it through. We're almost to 2026, but I'm not going to think that far ahead because one step at a time, okay? One step at a time. Oh, listen, Minnie, you don't have to shout me out. Mog shoutouts aren't working. Good. I don't need it. Don't want it. Don't want it, Minnie. Listen. Oop, we have a halftime show question from Minnie herself. In honor of Pride Month, which of the 7 deadly sins would you be? Ooh, Minnie, I love this question. Okay. Which of the 7 deadly sins would I be? Pride, greed, envy, lust, wrath, glutton, or sloth? Ooh. Minnie, this is an excellent question, and I want you to know I really want to do a Halloween costume situation and get a group of like 7 people together and everyone is a different deadly sin. I think that would be really, really fun. I think I'd probably be glutton. I'm not gonna lie, because listen, this girl right here, I love food. Okay, listen, you put a bowl of pho in front of me, I'm in. Bugs on a stick, count me in. Okay, sign me up. Okay, so probably gluttony. That's probably that, or I don't know. Sometimes I get a little angry, so probably wrath would be a close second. Oh my gosh. Listen, oh no, sloth though. You know what? Sloth is that's second place. So gluttony, okay. Then sloth, then probably wrath. Those are my top 3. That's probably what would happen. Cause listen, if I don't get my bowl of pho, I'm gonna get like a little hangry. You know what I mean? But also, I'm not gonna be. I'd rather be in my cozy bed. So that's all I'm saying. 'Tis soon the month of my birth. Egg, hell yeah! 'Tis soon the month of your birth. Are you a July baby? You're a July baby, aren't you? This year has just flown by. Oh, I know. Minnie, I'm telling you right now. Oh my gosh. 2025. It's 20. Yes, I had to double check. It is 2025, everybody. So, if you had New Year's resolutions, I mean, gosh. Wow, it is halfway through the year, so do your check-ins. Okay, besties. Whoa. Okay, I didn't know time could go so quickly, but here it is. Halfway through 2025, which is fine. I mean, next year's 2027. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's the shout out. Listen. Thank you. But also, listen, Linda. Did y'all know Soren is a streamer? She streams Stardew Valley, DBD, and other games. I do. Yep, every Wednesday and Friday. That's what I do. I do the cozy and the scary, and I love puzzle games. So that's all I'm saying. Hell yeah, that's right. Egg is a July baby. I'm either gluttony or envy. Yeah, you're so valid for that. Listen, gluttony is like the first thing that came to mind for me because I was like, your girl loves food. Okay. Oh, gosh. Oop. Halftime show question from Egg. Do you like my new car? It's turning into my whole damn personality. Send help. Egg, I absolutely love your new car. Okay. Oh my gosh. What's her name? Mariette? Did I say that right? Mariette, or is it Mariette? Did I say that wrong? Oh, she's so cute. Guys, if you have not seen Egg's new car, what are you doing? Go look in the Discord. It is so cute. It is like, oh my gosh. You just add little black spots on it and bam, it's a ladybug. It's a ladybug car. Okay, so cute. I am indeed a child of July. Slay, a child of July. We've been graced by a child of July, chat. We should be... Shit, I haven't done either of mine, but I'm close. Hell yeah. You know what? I didn't make them because I had a feeling that this year would be a lot. So I guess I made some, but they're very vague and open-ended. So if I make progress in any, and I grow in any way, and I'm proud of how far I've come in a year, that's, you know what, that's enough of a resolution for me, okay? Oh my gosh, Marriott with a rolled R. Listen, I can't roll my R's, Egg. Egg, I can't roll my R's. I can't do it. I can't do it. I've tried my best, okay? I can't roll my R's. Either of my resolutions, listen, Minnie, you got this. I believe in you, okay? I believe in you 110%, okay? Minnie, you have got this, and you're gonna finish them early, actually. You're gonna finish your resolutions early, bestie. You're gonna excel, girly pop. I'd probably fall into sloth or yeah, see? Listen, those are my top 2, okay, Egg? Top 2. Good evening, welcome in, CRPG D&D night, welcome in, how are you? I hope you're doing so well. We're in our halftime show right now, but we will be transitioning back to part 2 of the main campaign after the halftime show. So how are you doing? I hope you're doing so well. We're doing just a little Q&A, a little chill Q&A where we interact with chat, which is very fun. Oop, another halftime show question from Minnie. Do you know how much you are loved and appreciated just for your mere presence here at the halftime show? Never mind your spectacular and amazing videos. Minnie! Minnie, that's so sweet! Listen, hold on, Minnie, I appreciate you guys, okay? For being so, like, supportive and wonderful, and, like, I don't know, the environment here is just so lovely, and I appreciate every single one of you, okay? You know what, I'm just gonna have to send you a little voice memo about how it's supposed to be pronounced. Please do, Egg. Please do, I need to practice. First time viewer, hell yeah, welcome in, friend. 2 sins, proud of my teaching skills, then come home and take a nap. Sloth. There you go, Jubilant Giraffe, there you go. I'm glad you're proud of your teaching skills, because they are excellent. And yes, taking a nap is the best. I will say, when I was a kid, I was not a fan of naps. I did not want to take them at all, and now as an adult, naps are fantastic. They are excellent. Oh, one of my resolutions is to finish the game Outer Wilds. Yes! Yes, Minnie! Hell yeah! And I'm so close. I'm gonna stream again sometime this week. Yes, Minnie! Yes! Oh my gosh. You got this, girly pop. You got this. We're on our halftime show. Yes, gaming related, we are on our halftime show. Welcome, Giraffe. Yes, Giraffe is in here. Proud of teaching skills and napping. We love napping around here, okay? I'm a nap girly. I love to nap. I can't roll my R's either. Oh, bestie, you and I both, okay? I'm glad I'm not the only one. Wait, chat, how many of you guys can roll your R's? That's what I need to know. How many people in chat can roll their R's? Because I cannot. I'm trying my best to figure it out. But I can't roll my R's, and I looked it up too to see if it's something that I can learn. It is, it's not just something that you just automatically do. Some people can, which is great, but I cannot, so I'm gonna have to do myself a learn. But ask Sleepy to roll her R's. I will, gaming related. I think I will absolutely ask Sleepy to do that. Sleepy, can you roll your R's? I don't know, if you're back yet, if you can roll your R's, that'd be great. I can roll my R's. Perfect. I'm glad you can, Egg. I know you can. You naturally can roll your R's. Excellent. Just what? I can't do it. Minnie, you can't either? Okay, good. I don't feel very alone now. Thank you. I'm trying my very best. Sometimes it like accidentally comes out and I can kind of roll my R, but it's kind of like a fake roll of the R. You know, I don't know how else to explain that, and it just comes out. I don't have any control over it. Mine sound like an old sprinkler when I try. Oh my gosh. Listen, bestie. Listen, mine sounds like a gargling. Like, almost like a, you know, like maybe a fish out of water. That's, I mean, at this point, if I'm trying to roll my R's, I sound like a fish out of water, and gosh, it's so embarrassing, and I'm gonna try my very best to get there, but oh, biscuits. Me too, Olay, wait. Yeah, Monk can roll R's, 110%. Oh my gosh, D&D with D, welcome in, friends. You're rating with up, oh my gosh, D&D with D. Oh my gosh, tongue twister. Welcome in, friends. How was your game? Are you guys playing D&D too? Oh my goodness. Action Surge, welcome in, friend. Raiders, welcome in. if you do not know who we are, this is gaming related. We are currently on our halftime show, but the main cast will be finishing the second part of episode 38, Thieves of Queens and Kings, which is our main campaign for season 2. But we are currently in our halftime show. We're just doing a chill Q&A. Thank you for the shout out, W shout out for D&D with D. And Miss Michelle Jean, welcome in with the party. Oh, welcome in, friend. Oh my goodness, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Welcome to the campfire. Thank you for the follow, friend. We appreciate you. And thank you for the follow, Cats Played. Oh my goodness. We are doing our halftime show. Yay, thank you for the follow. Yes. Greyhaven Raven, welcome in, friend. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for raiding in. Action Surge. Miss Michelle Jean, hello, welcome in. Shout out, please. I play the computer games, don't have enough friends for tabletop these days. Listen, CRPG, D&D, and Night, let me tell you, don't even worry about it. One day, I know it. One day, I know it, you are going to have enough people together to do a tabletop in-person game. It's gonna happen, and it's gonna be fantastic, okay? Wow, thanks everyone for following. Exactly. Thank you for all the new follows, friends. We really appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Action Surge! I'm in courtesy of D&D with D. Love the overlay. I know, actually, these overlays, they are absolutely phenomenal. They're actually made by our current GM Monk, Junior Monk, and Junior Monk is insanely talented. So all of our overlays and our animation, the intro animation, you'll probably see it when we transition back to the main cast of episode 38. Okay? The main cast of our main campaign. You will see Monk over there, and you should tell him how much you love them, because let me tell you, oh my gosh, he puts so much work into all of the overlays, all the animations, and he does them all himself, which is actually so incredible. And I've seen the process, and the work that he puts into it is absolutely phenomenal. So, just saying. Oh my gosh, tell Monk how much you love them. I know he'd appreciate it. Oh, a halftime show question from Mr. Minimopsy, of course. For our new friends and raiders, can you give a vague summary of our party and where they're at? Listen, I would, but I don't know, and I'm going to tell you that right now. I do not know for sure, because I have not seen the first half of this episode. Thank you for the follow, Miss Michelle Jean. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I know they were underwater at one point. I am not caught up, Minnie. I'm not caught up. I hope you know. I am not caught up with where we are currently. Courtesy of our talented DM, yes, I want you to know Monk is absolutely phenomenal with all of the animations and all of the overlays we currently have here on Gaming Related. So I'm sure he would absolutely love to see all of the love for the work that he does. So thank you for the follow, Action Surge, as well. Thank you. Legasp, I know, Legasp. Listen, I need to catch up, okay? El Bozo Soren, that's all I'm gonna say. We're finding a traitor in the Druid Grove while questioning everyone. A signal flare was set off. Ooh! Finding a traitor, you say? Finding a traitor, I love this. And you're questioning everyone, which I love. Interrogation time, isn't it? Interrogation time. I could also just read off what Sleepy posted earlier today in our Discord as well. It was in the town crier, I'm assuming. Correct? I have a nasty habit of putting a rubber glove on my head and then run through the streets naked yelling, "Hey, I'm a squid!" Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Listen. Are you a squid or is it like a chicken situation? Because if you're a squid, I would totally point and laugh if I saw that. Oh, me too, Gaming Related. Me too, bestie. I would also point and laugh if I said that, okay? Let me see. Okay. Should I do a dramatic reading? Of what the lovely Always Sleepy has posted earlier today? What do we think? Chat? A dramatic reading? Cause I could. I will say, Sleepy posted this very lovely, like, interrogation, like, hey, T-minus 2.5 hours until interrogation day, and she wrote this beautiful little snapshot of what's going on. So, I think, yes? You think I should, Minnie? Okay. All right. Okay, we can be friends. I judge people on their reaction to that joke. Listen, we're so chill around here, okay? We're so chill. We're so chill. Are we doing the dramatic reading? I mean, looking and listening, you could literally be reading the phone book, and I'm good with that. You know what? Slay. Slay. All right. All right, chat. Here we go. We're gonna read the lovely plug that Always Sleepy has written for the announcement today. And I want you guys to know, if you don't know who Always Sleepy is, she's absolutely fantastic. And oh my gosh, this is fantastic. And we're going to read it live. Are you ready? Are we ready for this? Oh my gosh. All right. Earlier today, Sleepy has posted this wonderful recap of what's going on currently in our main campaign, episode 38, Thieves of Queens and Kings. T-minus 2.5 hours until interrogation day. Hello, dearest adventurers. We are just under 2.5 hours away from the next episode of gaming-related Thieves of Queens and Kings. There's a mole wandering the morass of Hundrain, threatening the swamp druid's grove, and it's up to the strange bedfellows to figure out just who is delivering inside info to the butcher. With our dashing and a little scary Paladin Vordoon's handy casting of Zone of Truth combined with the determination of this interesting group, that mole should be careful with their next choices. Who knows how the strange bedfellow, or archdruid, Bubanu, did I say that right? I probably didn't. I probably butchered that. Oh, I butchered it, just like they're gonna butcher the butcher, I hope. Anyway, we'll seek their retribution. Tune in at 5 p.m., 7 p.m., 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time to find out what happens next. Booba. Okay, I'm calling Booba. Booba. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We'll never be ready? Ah, well, I just gotta hit you with it then. Nice narrator voice. Thank you, CRPG D&D Night. I appreciate you. I'm trying my very best. A new boob? Previously on Avatar. Booba. Is that what you guys are calling him? Are you calling him Booba? Call me Dave? Okay, I got you, Dave. I got you, broski. Chief Booba. Alright, I'm gonna... I can't believe you guys are calling him Chief Booba. I love that for you. I absolutely love that for you. Call me Monk? Yep. That's Monk for sure. Bad art. Druid, is that what I heard? Listen, cast played. Yeah, you heard that right. You heard that right. Yes, you heard that right. Hold on. Let me just put this in here. This is what I read. Okay, this is what I read. So we're calling him Booba, apparently. Is that correct, Monk? Is this Booba? Is this Archdruid Booba? Boobanu? Thank you. Well, I'm seeing Booba, so I mean, I'm just... Is it Booba or Boobanu? What's going on? Can I just say Booba Boobanu?
Officially, it's Boobanu.
Okay,
Booba,
well, I'm gonna call him Booba
short.
now, because that's what... Wait, what's for short?
Booba.
Booba, okay. Well, I'm gonna call him Booba, because I love that. Booba Boobanu, how's that, chat? Booba Boobanu up in the house, okay. All hail the honorable and exalted vanquisher of foes, Chief Booba. Exactly, Action Surge. I stick around, but I got my own shows to take care of. Everyone have a lovely night. No worries, Dave. Get some rest. Do the self-care, friend. We appreciate you coming in here so much. Perfection? Okay, perfect. Thanks so much for dropping in. Have a great night. Exactly. A new boob. Wait, hold on. Good night and thank you for the raid. Exactly. Boo-boo banubi. Oh, that'd be cute. That's perfect. Boo-boo banubi. Okay, that's perfect. That's such a slay. That is actually such a slay. I love that. You know what? We learned about Chief Booba, and I love that for us. Okay, I love that for us. I absolutely love it. Booba noob. Okay, got you. Booba noob. Booba noob. I know how to pronounce names, chat. I know how to pronounce names. You don't worry about that. Don't you worry. Okay. So, as much as I'd love to keep chatting with all of you for forever till the end of time, I do need to start wrapping up. But before we officially start wrapping up the halftime show, I do want to remind you all, please drink some water, okay? Eat your sustenance, stretch your bones, okay? Stretch your muscles, and take your meds if you haven't already, okay? Because self-care is so important, and sometimes we forget. I know I forget all the time. So, please take your breaks, drink your water, eat your sustenance, stretch your bones, and I love you. So take care of yourselves, okay? So thank you all so much for hanging out with us in the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. We appreciate you all so much. Thank you for all the follows, subs, raids, and biddies in Season 2, Episode 38 of Gaming Related so far. Your support means a lot to us, and we love you all so much. Those of you returning, welcome back, and to those of you who are new to Gaming Related, welcome. We are happy to have you all here. And before we direct your attention back to Monk and the lead cast, don't forget to check out our social media platforms on TikTok, YouTube, Discord, Blue Sky, and Instagram for clips, announcements, and other fun content. Thank you all for joining us for Season 2, Episode 38 of the Firewood Inn and Tavern Show, and we hope to see you all next Sunday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the second half of Gaming Related.
I added so much gochujang to my food. I'm dying.
Welcome back, everybody. Sleepy, how you feeling?
I added so much
Dying.
gochujang to my tofu, and I'm dying.
Gochujang. Fun fact for the audience. Gochujang rhymes with "go you dong."
I think you need to
Why?
be quiet.
Kayla, thank you for
Okay,
the
I'll
follow.
leave.
And thanks for the raid.
I don't know
That
if you
looks
can
good.
tell,
Ooh,
but it's
that looks
bright
tasty.
fucking red
Here.
right now.
Gorgeous.
It's
Gorgeous.
very
Are your
tasty.
cheeks bright red too now?
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're really
It's very spicy.
It's showing up on the camera, which means it's 3 times as bright as it would be in person. Or wait, half
Hey,
as
Monk.
bright.
Yeah,
I hate spiders.
I know. There are
Why?
none, there are none here, though.
No, but I saw them.
I saw them too.
I don't like.
Oh my arts.
Okay, so welcome back to our story. As we were about to take our break, right before then, Nyx, in a panic, shoots a flare off into the sky, and it just shoots with a really high-pitched whistle and explodes and begins to trickle down slowly, igniting the entire grove with this bright fluorescent red light. It's almost blinding looking at it, almost like you're looking at the sun in the middle of the night. As everyone screams, you see Guruk and his guards tackle her and restrain her. What do you all do?
Go ahead.
Who's all here? Because we were in the hut, Xanafi and I.
Yeah, and I walked into the hut.
Okay, so then what I'll do is I'll put you guys in the hut on the map, and the hut is going to be right here. So you guys can step into the hut.
Am I all the way over here?
Yeah. Okay, so we're more like here, outside the hut.
Yep,
Is that where we're?
yep,
Okay.
yeah.
And
And
then
then
how?
go ahead and put Draco Piss Boy. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
This boy.
That's a stolen joke. That's Derp's joke. That's Derp's joke.
I missed that.
That was
That's
good.
really funny.
And
I
get
want to
on
make sure
there.
everybody knows I'm not a thief. I'm not a thief.
That was perfect.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
It got its laughs. That's what it was designed for.
Yeah.
I don't care who delivers
This
it.
is Nick's here.
He's right here. Oh, Nyx is right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Nyx.
So she shot off a flare.
She shot off a flare. Guards grabbed her. That's all right now.
Mm-hmm. That's it so far.
I'm gonna turn very slowly to Vine Shroud.
He's in the hut.
He's in the hut. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's like right behind me in the hut.
Yeah, he's in the hut, but you can turn. The hut's bigger in our mind's eye, but
Oh, okay.
yes,
Okay.
Is the hut open?
the
I
hut.
thought the hut was kind of open.
I mean, it can be. It's up to you guys. As you
Oh,
storm
I
down.
imagine. Just knowing Xanafi, I feel like she dragged him in there and closed it.
I did. I
Okay,
absolutely
the
did.
hut is
And
closed.
then I went through the door.
That's right.
And then Yusern went through the door.
You let
You
all
certainly
the,
already in there.
You let all the cool out. Good job.
I'm gonna go over to Nyx with my zone of truth.
Okay, You start walking up towards her. You see she's on the ground, her hands pinned behind her back. Guruk, again with the dagger out, says, I will not tolerate any more traitors. As you walk up, you can see he's got the knife to the back of her neck. She is screaming in pain.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Garuk very forcefully this time. Where I let it happen last time, I'm grabbing the arm that has the knife, and I'm kind of throwing him back a few feet.
Okay, make a strength athletics check versus his, and we'll see how that plays out.
12.
I also rolled a 12. You win.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw him back a few feet and say, Garuk, we're in control of the situation. Steady your hand.
He makes eye contact with you. He looks at all the other people who are terrified. He catches the kids. He sheathes his blade. Fine, then. Get her in the tent. And then, what do you guys do next? The flare is still glowing in the night sky, ever so often flickering, casting these dark black shadows on the floor and on the water beneath you.
Nix.
Okay.
Wait, I probably don't know her name. Hi there, ma'am. I assure you, what we are doing is entirely safe. We do not mean any of you any harm. We just need some questions answered. So, to that vein, if you would please accompany us to the front of the line so we can get your section done with and you can go on about your nightly business. How does that sound?
We're already dead. You should have let Guruk finish what he started. And she spits on the ground, which is a few inches from her face because she's on the ground.
So if you could just come with us so you could continue to explain what you mean by that, that would be lovely. And he just kind of looks at the guards and like...
The guards reach down and grab by her arms, grab her and lift her up. She lifts her feet off the ground and make herself heavier, and they carry her 2 by 2. The crowd splits as they walk into the tent. They'll throw her on the ground. They'll close the doors behind them. Meanwhile, you're holding up the zone of truth, Vordoon. With all of this happening, do you release it or what do you do?
I also hold it up.
Okay. Boobanoo is going to tell everyone, this is part of what we need to do. Just listen and move forward. Nobody needs to get hurt. No one else needs to get hurt. And with Boobanoo and with Cassius and all of you, the commotion dies down as the line continues to move. And for sake of brevity, Vordoon, there are no more yeses. The spies have been weeded out. They've been sussed out.
Okay.
By the time the spell ends, all of them have gone through. They're all kind of gathered around Boobanoo's hut. As Boobanoo and the guards stand in front of it, Boobanoo says, all right now, everybody. We'll take it from here. We've had an eventful night. The light dims from the flare. Meanwhile, inside... What are you doing, Xanafi?
I'm so glad you asked. As I'm dragging him inside, I'm going to take my hand axe out from the back of my belt, and I'm going to slam him against the wall, put my arm up against his throat, and I'm going to look him in the eyes. Hey, I'm fucking shaking from anger. Excuse my language. You know what really makes me mad? Really makes me mad. You want to know? And he's going to look and he's going to see Xanafi's eyes, the veins start to turn green as her eyes also darken as well. Now, you preach so hard about what Corvin's done, about what he's done to his people, what he's done to this grove, but you are just as guilty. This is your people. Your actions have threatened this grove, and honestly, every grove there ever is. Give me one fucking reason why I don't show you exactly what it looks like to commit an act against nature. And I'm going to push the axe up against his throat. You have 10 seconds.
He is going to stutter as he falls backwards.
10.
It was
9.
He was my brother. He's family, and I'm sorry.
8.
I believed him, okay? I believed that what he said the butcher could do
7.
was true.
What about the rest of your family? What about everyone else in this grove? What about the children?
Corvin was my
6.
family. Would you not do anything to save your
5.
own family?
I wouldn't let them all die. I would sacrifice myself before I do what you've done.
They didn't
5.
have to die. They weren't going to die.
4. What did you expect to happen, Vine Shroud? What did you expect the butcher to do? Do you know what it looks like when he infects your mother tree and burns it to the ground along with your people?
He said he wouldn't
3.
do that. He said he didn't have to do that.
2.
He closes his eyes
Xanathine?
and he holds his breath.
Give me one fucking. You have 3 words.
Are you talking
Are
to
you
Evelyn?
here?
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him.
Yeah. Evelyn walked into the room right as you got to 3. Then you said you have 3 words, so she got confused.
Oh, sorry. That's valid.
Are you? What's going on?
At this point, you see he starts to break down.
As soon as he opens his mouth, I slit his throat.
Whoa! Sanofi!
Okay. So, the last thing he tries to say is, I thought. And then you go and you slice.
And before his eyes go dark, I want to look at him in the eyes. Not good enough. And I'm going to let him fall.
Okay. He crumples to the ground. You hear the last bit of gurgles as he's fighting for his life. And that's what you walk in on, Evelyn.
And you just see Xanafi shaking. Just absolutely shaking.
Cern crawls from under the couch. Guys, oh my gosh, you'll never believe the vision I just had. Oh god, Draco piss babies working with. What the fuck?
She's just going to
Boy.
swivel to you, Cern, and you see the same thing, where her eyes are mostly black with the green veins.
Yasern is going to cast Calm Emotions.
Damn it! Damn you!
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Okay.
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 Make a commit Charisma saving throw.
Oh,
unless you
I have a
choose to fail
negative
it.
1 in that. with disadvantage, would you say? Or just regular? Just regular. Christmas
It's
save?
just regular. Yeah, it's
Okay,
Charisma
cool.
save.
Come on, Dice, tell me the story I want to hear.
Nope.
Fuck! I use my inspiration. I'm just kidding. I don't care. I don't care that much. I'm saving that for the butcher.
Okay.
You don't have a lot of faith in yourself, thinking you wouldn't get another one before the butcher.
You know what? Actually, you're right. I'm gonna do that again. I'm using my
Instigator.
inspiration.
Cassis is
You're
instigator
so
right now.
right.
Look at that.
She is angry.
From the
How
peanut
are
He
you
is
gallery.
Force
making
goes.
excuses about destroying the whole fucking civilization. I hate this fucking game. Oh,
The dice tell a story.
the dice tell a story.
Okay.
The
And,
dice tell you to calm the fuck down.
So,
and almost immediately her eyes will slowly go back to normal and she'll drop the axe.
and the axe falls with a heavy thud and then falls over yet again as you look down at the carnage in Bubanu's hut. Evelyn and Yusern standing behind you. You see Yusern has his hand up, the magic fizzling out of his fingertips as calm emotions worked.
Xanafi would have seen how tense Evelyn looked. And then the spell takes over and her shoulders relax. She's still looking at the body.
It's not great. He'll take a blanket off the couch and throw it over the body. We got some problems here.
There's no problem. I fixed it. I am the solution.
Okay. Great.
Rather presumptuous
But
of you.
you just the all the druids were very suspicious of us. And we just dragged one of them into the building
And killed him.
and killed him. No due process, nothing. So
I need you to say these words. You're gonna hear Verdun's voice in your head, Xanaphy. I am the due process.
Oh, that's good.
Justice!
calm.
Justice for Gotham!
Judge
Never mind.
Xanaphy.
Dong dong.
Okay.
Justice!
We found flares and a note in Corbin's hut, and Evelyn will walk over to Xanaphy and hold out the note. I can't read it. It's in. She hands her the note and steps back.
Takes the note. Without a word, opens it up.
Okay.
Do my druid I see, DM.
Red.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's from the gochujang.
You're gonna see a name. Aluwain, the Swamp Singer, written at the top. I'll put it in chat for you.
Like it's to or from?
It just says the name Aluwain, the Swamp Singer. You continue to read. 8 years old when she died. A bright, gifted youngling. She could hum songs that drew fireflies and calm crockhounds. The tribe believed she'd become a powerful nature voice, maybe even the future voice of Bubanu himself. She was my light. Her name carved on my bow staff. We perform purification songs together every full moon. Until that fateful summer. I'm told that Aluwain wandered off into the heart roots, the oldest trees in the morass. I searched for days. And finally I found her, unconscious, in a pool of thick fungal bloom. You could see the letters start to get scratchy and thick. Mirla couldn't help, or she didn't want to. Despite the tribe's magic, Eluwain withered over weeks. It's as if the swamp itself rejected her. The healers blamed a toxin-spored root. Common but avoidable. They're putting the blame on me. That I let her out of my sights. They couldn't help her. But then I heard the voice. She was not taken. She was rejected. I can grow her again, if you will allow me. I want her back. And then you see in thick, bold letters, break the roots that bind this place to balance. Feed it chaos. And in return, I will give you her form again. Eternal. And that's where the parchment ends.
So, no mention of mashed potatoes.
No mention of mashed potatoes.
Bummer. I'm not interested.
Been a while, okay.
A few moments later, as this is happening, you hear the commotion happening from outside. You see the flare light peeking in through the windows, and then the door opens and thrown on the ground, not in the main room that you're in, Xanaphi, but in the living room, the entryway of this hut. And you see that Nyx, this woman with bright red hair, falls on the ground, falls on her lip. She has her hands behind her back. The 2 guards are standing at the door. And you hear all the commotion just outside of the room. The door is open, and currently Evelyn is standing at the door. Yusern is crawling from underneath the bed. There's the dead body of Corvin.
That's covered.
Not Corvin, sorry. Vine Shroud. That's got a blanket over it. And Bloody Xanaphi, who's coming down from her emotions. What do you guys do?
Was that... How long does calm emotions last? 1 minute, okay.
1
Has it
minute.
been a minute by now, or are we still chill as fuck?
I imagine...
Long enough to flush the adrenaline.
After reading
I
the
imagine
note
the
and stuff.
adrenaline has gone away.
That was a flare. Oh no. Oh. Well,
Who's this?
that's a good question. Has the rest
Where-
of the group joined the... Are they in the hut now?
Well, Vordoon's outside, finishing the spell, watching the rest of the people start to go home. Boobanoo's
Gotcha.
outside. Mirla's outside.
I think it was just the guards that came in.
Yeah,
with
just the
Nyx.
guards.
So who's this? No one's gonna answer my question. Cool. Hi, what's your name? I asked the lady.
Oh, so you step out, you turn around, and you look in the room.
Yeah,
so
I
the
mean, I'm
guards-
at the doorway.
I didn't know you were
I
talking to
don't
the
want them
guards.
coming in.
Yeah. So, you are going to
So
hear the guards
Xanaphi
say,
has a second to...
"This is Nyx. She's been found out. She shot something into the air. I'm sure to alert others of our whereabouts, our location.
Mm-hmm.
She's a
Yep.
traitor."
Cool. Love that. Nyx. Hi, I'm Evelyn. You probably know that already. If you don't mind, please take any other flares that you are holding, possibly in in any of your pockets. Just in case. I assume you only had the one, but you might have more, and I'd rather not get blasted in the face with a flare while we're talking.
After you find out what's coming, you're going to want one of these blasts in your face. But I have none on me. The one I had...
I would
has
want
already
one
been
in my
used.
face, or I wouldn't want one
You
in my
would
face.
want one in your face. Just wait and see who's coming.
I already know who's coming. Stop.
God, I want to press the button so bad.
No.
What's so funny?
No, I'm not laughing. That was not me
I know, I'm
laughing.
kidding.
How dare you? Whatever you think. Whatever you think you have been told or explained to, I am so sorry to explain this, but you have been lied to, manipulated, and exploited is the easiest ways to say it. And I'm sorry for that. Because you have now just endangered everyone for selfish and personal reasons.
She doesn't respond. She's still on the ground.
Oh,
She's...
okay. I help her up if she was on the ground. At
Okay.
least to like sit her on a chair or
Yeah.
something.
She
If
sits
she's
on a chair.
restrained.
She's restrained. She has her hands behind her back.
Okay, yeah.
She's restrained. You could see her lips busted and bleeding. She kind of spits some of the blood out of her mouth onto the ground, pretty close to your feet. What have you done with Vine Shroud? And she kind of peeks around you. to see Xanafy cleaning her blade. What have
Discern
you
will
done
step
with Vine
in front
Shroud?
of Xanafi.
In front of, you said?
Yeah, in between Xanafi and
She's fine.
Evelyn tenses at that,
She
and
was a cucumber.
Can I have a quick forensics? Can I ask a quick forensics question just so I can get a full beat on the physicality, the visuals of this situation?
As
Yes.
someone that majored in that, absolutely, yeah.
How tall is Xanafi again? She's a little shorter than average, right?
She's almost your height.
She's 5'6", thank you.
Okay, so she's like exactly average.
Thank you.
I'm above
How
average.
tall was Vine
That's
Shroud?
Vine Shroud, I would say he's probably 5'11".
Okay.
He's a taller boy.
So that would mean
That's
okay. So that would mean blood spray,
Yeah.
like nose down on Xanafi.
well,
Yeah.
wasn't he on the ground? Wasn't he like kneeling or on the ground or something?
No.
She said she like lifted him and pushed him against the wall.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
so
so she's just covered in blood.
Yep. Yeah. Hi, Action Surge. We're live. Thanks for hanging out with us. Good question.
Hi.
So, no, she had her elbow up against his under his neck, and then she sliced. He crumpled to the ground, bleeding out. It's dripping through the floorboards into the water below, and there's a blanket over him. Xanafi is standing behind Yusern, who is covered in blood, or not Yusern, but Xanafi's covered in blood.
I've got my back to them.
And she looks around, and it's hard to hide that there was violence in there, even if she can't see his body. She starts to scream, "What have you done with Vine Shroud? You murderers!"
Oh, I didn't murder anybody. Let's just be painfully clear about that.
She's gonna call out, "Chief, come in here at once." And Vordoon, you hear this.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And
as
Cassius and Fortune, whoever else can come in here.
you guys hear this as the woman's calling for the chief. The chief looks at Guruk. Guruk, no one comes in or out of this hut. Keep the guard across all piers. Bubanu gives a nod. As you can see, people are already starting to go back into their homes when you hear this woman scream.
I'll go inside at this point.
You go inside to see the scene. She's sitting on a chair, busted lip from falling, from getting tackled. You could see that standing at the door frame of a bedroom in the back is Hikaru. Behind Hikaru is...
Who?
Sorry, not Hikaru. Evelyn.
Who's Hikaru?
Behind Evelyn is Yusern. And behind Yusern is... I was going to say Sleepy. Xanafi. Yeah.
I believe we had
Oh.
questions first for you.
I'm sorry, reinforcement calling bitch. Did you just scream?
She's going to look at you.
Reinforcement call.
Who did you just fucking signal?
Is that what that was? That was a signal?
That
That was a flare. Evelyn told me about those.
Yep. Yep.
Flare?
It was... Why?
We're all on
Oh
the
shit,
same
that was a
page
flare.
now.
Evelyn taught me about those.
She's gonna look up. She's gonna say, "It's begun." And that's all she says as she spits on the ground again.
Cool.
Another red loogie.
I take off my helmet and I headbutt her.
Okay, can
Okay.
we?
You go to headbutt her.
Taking off the helmet first is such
Oh,
a
God.
power move.
Oh god.
You take off the helmet and just headbutt her. She falls backwards, stuck
Oh,
to
I just
the
got her in that
chair.
chair. Okay.
And as she falls to the ground, you could see the lip is now split completely open. The nose is bent to the side. Her eyes kind of roll back in her head, and she goes unconscious for a second. As she wakes up and begins spitting, you could see her finger broke as she fell back on top of it with the chair. The chair falls over to the side as she begins to cough. Bubanu comes in.
I'll pick her up.
Okay. You go and pick her up. Bubanu says, "Everybody, stop."
Hold on 1 second.
Who did you call?
She's gonna look at Bubanu. "You're letting this happen to your..."
I'll heal her nose and then headbutt her again.
Bubanu is going to, he is going to stand in your way. He's going to step forward.
What the fuck is he gonna do that?
He is going
Gordon
to...
is like holding her right now.
I'm holding her.
Yeah, he's going to step in. He's going to put his hand on your chest, and he's going to say, "Vordoon, please. I will talk to her. I will talk to Vineshroud. Let me
No, you won't.
do this." You say that from the other room?
Mm-hmm.
Ubanu,
Do this.
are you crazy right now? You do realize that she just signaled for your people to die, and you're gonna defend her.
I'm not defending anyone. I just need a moment to think. And I can't do that with you breaking her face in my hut. Please.
I healed her.
Hey,
Do
hey,
not.
booby buddy.
He flashes a
Totally
glare at
fine.
you.
Totally fine. Whatever you want to do. That's not what I'm going to talk about. You need time to think. You need time to think. That's fine. Before you think, I would recommend sending your guards to go protect everybody that you just dispersed. Because she did just call for help.
Yes, that was a signal for whomever she is working with to possibly either be attacking or heading towards us as we speak. So people need to be ready. Those who can fight need to be prepared. Those who cannot fight, if you have a place that is more hidden, secure, defendable, they need to go there.
He looks.
It is about to be all-out war.
Very well. Not another finger on Vineshroud or Nyx. We will deal with them, but first we take care of the people. Stop hurting her.
Xanafy's here. Oh, shit. You should probably go call the guards now, Bubanu. It's kind of like a time-sensitive matter. As Cassius, like, spins around to kind of be, like, covering his view of where Xanafy might be. He just kind of, like, spins around. Yeah, you might want to go... This is a pretty pressing matter, because, like, the flare probably not seen from, like, too far away, so they're probably pretty close. You should... Daddle.
He looks at
We'll
you.
make sure.
It's Chief Bubanu. And then he steps towards the door. Show me where he is. And he approaches the door. Do you make way?
The door to where Xanafy is?
To where Xanafy and the corpse of Vineshroud is.
No, Cassius will put a firm hand on his chest.
He looks
Stop
down
him
at the
in
hand.
place. Chief Bubanu, right now you need to be a chief. Your people are in danger, and every moment you spend in this hut puts them closer to death. Is that what you want? Because I've seen enough civilizations torn asunder. I don't want to add one tonight. But that's not my choice, is it? It's yours. So make it.
He looks over at Xanafy. Xanafy, what have you been doing since you see his shadow at the doorframe?
What am I doing? What a
What am I
great
doing?
question.
Guys, I'm gore covered.
I think she's just quiet. Not an ounce of remorse in her eyes. watching, listening, and waiting.
He's gonna look at you, covered in gore. He's gonna look at the ground, see the corpse with the blanket over it. You can hear the faint drops of blood seeping through the floorboards into the water below. You killed him. You're going to kill her. I
She
will
has a
protect
good
my
enough
people.
reason.
Chief
You
Bubanu.
were not to come here to kill our people. That is
Chief Bubanu,
us.
shut up!
He turns to you.
Listen to me. I understand that Xanafi might have done something that you're not happy with. And he'll look into the room. I will say at the moment I'm not entirely thrilled with her right now either. But I will say this again, and I will scream it over any admonitions you may have. Your people are about to die. Your men are here. They can keep her safe. They can't keep your people safe. You can do that now. Are you going to do it? Or are you going to let this water be run with their blood?
Make a persuasion check. You'll have disadvantage as there's a dead body behind you.
I got disadvantage. Damn, dog, bro really does not give a shit about his people, huh?
He does, but he also cared about that person.
I also would just
Wait,
I
hang on. I
That
have an
doesn't make
issue.
any sense.
You all see that too, right?
Yeah,
there's
for
two
17.
17s. Why
The
does
dice
one
landed on
say
17s,
13?
but the program that grabs the number grabbed it before the die stopped.
We'll take the 27.
Thank you.
It won't save you. What?
I was going to comment. Last time we literally had to stop them from going around beating their own people to try to get answers.
That's
Just saying. Just
gonna-
saying.
It's okay.
Garook
Yeah,
is doing
no.
that.
That doesn't matter. Boobadoo allowed it.
Now,
Yeah, no,
Okay,
we
hold on.
totally saved him first from
It's-
hold on.
bleeding
It's fine.
out.
It's
So-
fine. It's fine.
he's going to say,
Back in the game.
Back in.
guards, you are to watch Nyx. Strange bedfellows, get out and help. You are done beating and killing in this room. We will take and guard Nyx.
We will beat and kill.
So other rooms are available then. Got it.
So, are you going to tell us what she says?
Vordoon, get out. Cassius is looking at you very, very, like... There's anger in his eyes. It's not at you, but it's there.
Okay.
Okay.
Boobadoo,
Drops her, walks out.
she falls to the ground. The guard quickly grabs her and sits her in the chair. You can see they have their weapons out. They look at the chief, and the chief says, no one comes in here, and no one leaves. No matter what you hear, stay in here until we get back. And Boobadoo will wait for everyone to leave the room, and you'll hear him look to Nyx. Whatever you have caused and brought, whatever's in the currents into this village, will be on your hands. And he points at her, and then he walks out, and as he walks out, you're going to see he's going to wild shape into a giant owl, and he is going to fly up into the air. You hear the calls, but this time the calls are different from the conch shell as all of the guards start to blow what sounds like one of those Aztec like death whistles. As
Jesus.
this high-pitched sound starts to squeal and echo off of everything, you see that people start to come out of their homes and start running to different areas of the map where they are diving into other homes. They're diving into trees. Some of them are diving into the waters. You see torches start to get lit all the way around the village. and it takes mere minutes for everyone to become battle ready. And you could see and hear the call of this owl up in the sky as it's swooping around the village. What do you all do?
Well, before we left the hut, I did want to either tell Bubanu or the guards to probably search her for any weapons or poisons.
Okay.
Just in case. And if there are poisons, to don't... If I can handle poisons. I don't want anyone dying or anything because of these poisons. I can help.
Okay. So they will search. She didn't have anything else on her person besides that one flare. That one flare.
Okay.
And you have 3 of them. She had 1. So
Yep, I have 3 of them.
got it. Okay.
And 5 poisoned.
Yeah, so the guards
Oh,
are
what?
watching her closely. The door closes. You hear them they're going to barricade it as they stay in there. You hear some mumbling sounds of conversation happening, and you imagine it's her pleading her case to these 2 guards. But as Bubanu flies up into the sky, you see all the people are beginning to disperse in different areas. What do you guys do?
Okay, we just alienated ourselves and we're not going to get any help trying to help the druids. So,
First things first. Xanafi, are you okay?
I'm fantastic.
Inside
Cassius will sigh and
chance.
Cassius will sigh and then prestidigitate the blood off of, the all of her.
Yeah.
Definitely not fantastic. I don't even need to roll deception for that, dog. I got a -1. There's still the lingering anger in her eyes, but there's also an undertone of just deep, deep sadness, and like she's not totally present in this moment. She's not all there at the moment.
Yusern will go in for a hug.
What are you doing?
Come on.
How about
I
I
know.
take a brain check? I don't want you to get... Oh, it's gone. Maybe I'll put more on later.
Cassius, we're doing. Do you guys have ideas? We need ideas.
Verdude's not there.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did you go?
I got
Yeah,
yelled at. I got told
We
to
all
go
got
away.
kicked out.
You
We all
were
got
told
kicked
you
out.
were told to leave like 10 seconds before all of us left.
Oh, and I was already walking down the boardwalk. I was already going elsewhere to check the perimeter.
Okay, make a perception check.
We're just walking by ourselves. This is fine. Okay.
In all fairness, Evelyn, we're waiting for reinforcements that we don't know if or when they're coming. The plan right now is be ready to kill shit if and when shit shows up.
The bright side is they think they're coming into a grove that's already under their power. I didn't have time to figure out who has control of the poison!
Wait. Xanafi!
I'm literally right next to you. You don't need to yell.
Ow!
Xanafi!
What the fuck?
Yeah. What?
What all could you turn into again?
Just about everything except something
Is-
that can fly.
Okay, so
I thought it-
everything's open back. You're not just otters and turtles now.
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
Evelyn, one of the
Who knows?
flares, please.
Yeah. I get the flare. If it gets wet, it's ruined.
Noted. Xanafi, take this. I need you to, and he will he'll bend down a little bit, and he puts it in your hand. He clasps your hands really tightly, looking you right in the eyes.
Sorry.
I need you to turn into the fastest fucking thing you can conjure. I need you to go very far away and I need you to light this shit and run home like your life depends on it.
I gotta do a research really quick. But I
Gotta
will
figure out
tell
where
you,
her home is.
home is where the heart is, and my heart is hurting.
Okay. While this
Gwen
is
just
happening,
figured out what you were doing. She's
Vordoon,
like,
you were
okay.
interrogating in the Vordoon fashion, which brought me so much heartstrings back to Saltmarsh because you interrogated a guy with the back of his knee, I remember.
I was. Yep.
That was awesome. But in the moment to being told to step down by Cassius, you leave, you get a 10-second push, you start to walk the piers, you can see all the guards are out, you see they have bows and different weapons lined up against the docks in case they need more bolts, for example. And then you make your perception check, and you can see on the northeast side of the village, there is a fog that is a low fog right along the water's edge that is slowly rolling in. It looks like a cloud is on the ground, and it is thick, and you cannot see beyond it. It's coming from the northeast down to the southwest.
And do I notice anything else other than that? It's just the cloud right now.
Yeah, just basically fog rolling in to the village. You can hear Cassius yelling for Xanaphi, and as you turn back to look, you can see that Xanaphi is getting ready to do something as Cassius handed her something. You're probably 50 feet away from them, just outside of Bubanu's hut.
Cool. I'm gonna run back to him.
Okay, Vordoon comes running back. Xanaphi, what are you doing?
I just hold on a second. I'm making sure I can turn into this.
As you're doing that, I'm gonna be like, once I get close up, I'm like, there's fog rolling in.
You can turn into all CR1 creatures that you've seen before, and 100% of ocean creatures that are CR1.
Well, fuck my plan, maybe.
So don't.
And
turn
you
or
have
do
seen
turn?
a bird. You can turn into a bird.
I can't turn into it yet.
Okay.
I'm not level 8. Level 8
Can't
is
turn
when
into
you
flying
unlock
creatures.
flying.
Okay, got it. Okay,
because you multi-class.
Yeah.
got it. Okay.
But I can turn into a dire elk.
We might be. It might if they're that.
Nope, that's a challenge 3. Just kidding.
Did that look like actual fog or like fake, like magic fog? Like,
Well, now that Vordoon calls it out and says there's fog rolling in, you look at the fog, make an Arcana check.
okay,
Okay. It is a magic
21. Okay, yeah, no, probably that plan's probably not going to work. They're already here.
The reason why is because as it's rolling in, it's thick, and 2, it's wrapping around buildings. It's almost like a creeping fog, and it is staying low to the ground and covering all of the water. As it sweeps through one of the houses, you see the guard holding the torch, turning and looking around, and all of a sudden disappears in the fog.
Can you on the map? Can you kind of? Oh, nice.
I have
Let's
this if you would like
go.
to. If you would like to.
Okay, so I'm gonna paint the fog for you.
You might have to be able to move it because if Xanavy casts gust of wind, it's gone.
Well, if we need to.
Well, a 10-foot wide section of it is gone.
Yeah.
But it's 60 feet long?
So what animal do you turn into first?
Well, I'm conflicted now. Am I going or am I not going?
No, we're abandoning that plan. They're here now.
Never mind.
Yep.
That was my hope, was to send you away with the flare, so it would be like, pew, actually, I need your help over here now, actually. But they're
It was a good idea.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. And you could still do it. It's just, this is where the flare was shot, and this is just the reaction to it. So, seeing it happening, what do you guys do?
Monk's like, I don't want to TPK you guys, so if you leave, the story can follow you from that point. So
So right, the murderer. Let's
I can't
follow
TPK you
her.
guys. You guys kill everything, including my NPCs.
You didn't have a good enough reason.
Not the
I-
first time.
I don't think there was a good enough reason.
There wasn't.
we can talk
There
about that
never-
in the post show.
Yeah, good point.
over in our
Mhm.
Discord.
Okay, so we see fog rolling in. Do we head towards the fog? Do we try to get rid of the fog?
I can conjure animals if we want. I can conjure a bird to take that very far away. But I
Yeah,
Can
but-
a bird activate a flare?
Yeah, I don't think the bird can activate the flare.
But 2 birds.
2 birds working
That's a
together.
lot of birds.
Yeah.
How many birds do we need?
One bird
Where?
grabs the
Yeah.
pin, the other bird grabs the cartridge.
So 8
That bird
birds,
blows
8
up.
CR 1/4 or less birds walk into a bar.
How many
How
birds
many
does it take
of
to change
them
a light
does it
bulb?
take to activate the flare?
And do they have enough intelligence to pull it off?
I bet you a crow or raven would. Or a magpie. Those are very smart birds.
Okay, yeah. If it was a crow, a raven, or a magpie, yeah, I would believe it.
Anyway,
Yasern, how much time do you think we have until they arrive?
45 seconds.
Xanafi, would you be
Okay.
able to swim underneath the fog and see if there are boats or anything?
I'm on it. And I will take off, do a swan dive, and I'm going to turn into, what's a really fast? Like an eels are really fast? Are eels fast?
Eels are fast. Tuna is fast. Sharks are
Are
fast.
eels fast?
They're really wiggly, so I don't know.
They mostly just like chill in
Wiggle?
caves, though.
A bass.
I
fish is
also
pretty
like to
fast.
chill in caves. I don't want to turn into a stupid fish.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like a bass.
Sorry.
What's your CR limit again? It's 1, right?
Yeah. I could turn into a reef shark. How fast are they?
You could turn into a giant octopus.
You could.
I don't think that's helpful in this moment. Are they very
They got
fast?
60-foot swim speed.
I want to see what a reef shark is.
60-foot swim speed, and they're
You-
probably better at knocking over boats if there are boats.
You've been.
Yeah,
on
you could
the
literally
ship.
tip them over.
Damn, I think I have my answer.
I think you are convinced so easily.
We're just give very compelling arguments.
It's true. Okay.
Hold on, I'm just checking a reef shark just in case.
You can turn into an otter.
Ooh, true.
The disgust.
Can Xanafi have a custom wild shape option that's a swarm of otters?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but her
Suck.
intelligence goes down per otter that she summons.
She has
Or
to
does
split
she
it
turn into
evenly
that-
between each otter.
Yeah.
When it gets
That monstrous otter she kept seeing in the swamp while we
Ooh,
were trying to
dire
find the
otter.
druid. Yeah, the dire otter.
Fuck. Trigger.
That'd be
hashtag trigger.
horrifying.
Okay, I will turn into I like the reef shark, but an octopus makes more sense.
Okay.
An octopus, and I'm gonna go and find the bay. I'm gonna look for ships
Okay.
or boats, and I'm looking at like for ripples in the water
Okay.
specifically.
Yeah.
Um,
So make a perception check with advantage as you're wild shaped. Which means you get to use your stats. You're not polymorphed. But the advantage is going to come with your eyes. The octopus has keen eyes when it comes to light, and you are looking. So you begin to swim. Now, the bay is towards the northeast, so you do swim underneath the fog.
was it advantage you said?
Yes. While she dives in, what are the rest of you doing? A 20. Nice.
We
Dirty
shouldn't go
20.
too far so Xanafi can find us, but we should find either place a little bit more hidden so we're not out in the open.
I gave snarky Cassius' answer. I am curious as to the real answer for your CERN's question. How quickly is the fog moving? Like, how fast is it going to be here?
That is a good question.
Yeah. If at its current pace, the way it rolled in, it will cover 100% of this entire map within 5 minutes.
Okay, not very fast.
So we got 5 minutes.
And it's probably 1:30 in the morning, almost 2.
So we do have some minutes.
5.
5.
To be
Exactly.
precise.
All right, here we go. Catch me, and he's gonna wipe the blood off of Ordune's face and lick it.
Oh God.
Try and see if we get some more information.
Wait.
on
This is
Nyx.
really important. Are you licking it right off my face?
Yeah, he'll just grab you by the sides of your face, and, right off your forehead.
Like a Vordoon pop?
Yeah, like a
The
Vordoon pop.
Vordoon pop.
Ooh, we can make popsicles that are
I-
purple.
I
I'm
do
gonna
have
write
a
that down.
question. And the question is, from dog to cat, how rough is Ysern's tongue?
The
Considering
world wants
he
to
doesn't
know.
need to breathe, it's got to be dry. It's gonna be rough
Yeah.
like a cat.
Yeah. Okay.
A little charcoaly.
He licks that blood off real good. He collects it all.
It's
You
rough.
are clean.
What?
Oh, who needs prestidigitation anymore? Ysern
Okay.
can just lick us clean all the time.
That's disgusting. Do not come back at me like
And
You're not there.
Damn it.
this has nothing to do with that, but I'm casting Armor of Agathis, and spikes appear all over my armor. You know,
Nice.
just
Yeah.
It is a
it's-
Vordoon pop. It is a Vordoon pop. He's cold now.
That's awesome.
Fortune was already hot, but now he's using my favorite spell in all of Dungeons and Dragons.
So
Mhm.
how tight are Cassius's pants right now?
Mm.
Asking.
I
for
don't think
honesty.
Cassius knows what it is, but Leon's, I mean,
Anyway, back to DT.
This isn't D&D anymore.
Yeah, it
This
is.
is Dom and D. Okay.
Jiminy.
So,
never mind.
you go to lick the blood off of Vordoon's face. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Heyo.
Everybody take a drink. I'm not a water dog.
14.
You're able to resist vamping out, but as Vordoon catches you, as your eyes roll back in your head, you are going to get a vision. And that vision is of you swimming around in the ocean, and you are currently swimming as a sea lion. And as you're swimming around, you're going to see a few dead fish. And these are big fish, like tuna. And they're being dropped off of a boat. The boat has silver sails. And as the tuna falls into the water, you grab it and you bring it back. And you can see yourself regrouping with the other hunters. You quickly see that a shark comes up, and that shark you know as Corvin. And Corvin grabs it and basically begins faking fighting it to the death. And then the rest of the group shows up of hunters. And basically you get the vision of the sirens sending these dead fish into the tribe. And immediately you're like, ugh! Then you wake up and you come back to reality. Did we lose him? What happened? What did I miss?
I think
Lost
I think we lost
Who
him.
broke him? No, somebody broke him.
I give for
did.
Who broke it?
I saw
Who
everybody
done it?
laughing, and then he just
he licked my
Sorry.
face.
he covered his
laughing at
mouth and then
something
he disappeared. Okay, so the rest of you, what are you doing? Waiting for Xanaphi?
Swimming.
Okay.
I'm
Xanaphi,
swimming.
as you're swimming, you can see
are
the
my
fog
guys?
roll
You see.
over. You are here, and you start swimming up north. And as you're swimming up north, you can see that the fog is rolling. You can see the torches just from underneath the surface as the guards are all looking out for what's happening, you see the torch go out as you cross this threshold, and falling into the water, you see there is a man, and it's the druid guard. You could see that his neck and chin have been eviscerated. He is currently holding onto his neck as he falls into the water. Something killed him, and he died right in front of you.
Keep going.
Okay.
He's dead. I can't help you. I need to make sure I can help the people that aren't dead.
Okay. As you keep going, you start to weave further away from the village. You start to hit one of the river trails, the same kind of river trail that you guys kind of walked in through. And you're going around the marsh, around the vines and things. And then you see a group of canoes, probably 12 to 15 of them, that are all paddling towards the mouth of the river that you're currently at. But you see that they're paddling stealthily, and they are covered in the fog. And you see that there's about 6 oars in every canoe, 3 on either side. And this team of canoes, a dozen of them, are starting to come in from the northeast, outside of the morass.
Where are they coming again?
From the northeast.
Outside of this map, but outside of the morass, the village, and they're past the ocean. They're essentially in the marsh, and they're weaving through the rivers in this fog cloud.
Look, I have one technical question. We leveled up before last time and stuff, but did we get full HP and everything, or are we still hurt from last time?
You guys...
We never took a long rest.
Not since the leech fight, no.
Yeah.
You were level 8 at the leech fight, but have
Yeah.
not rested since the leech fight.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
You see they are not making a single ripple. They're moving slow enough that they are not causing any wakes. Even when they put their oars in the water, it's methodical and very silent. The only reason you can see them is because of your octopus eyes. And eventually they come up and over you.
Before they get too close, actually.
Okay.
This needs to be at least 30 to 60 feet away.
Okay.
Let's say 60 feet away. No, 100 feet away. I lied. I'm just trying to math. I'm trying to math really quick. So there's 100 feet between them and me.
Okay.
I'm going to drop my octopus form and cast plant growth at the point in the middle.
Okay. And plant growth. I've seen.
Choose one point within range. All normal plants in 100-foot radius centered on the point become thick and overgrown.
Yeah.
A creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves.
Okay. So
I can exclude one or more areas of any size. I'm going to exclude just the little circle I'm in.
Okay. So what's going to happen is you see the canoes coming in as the mouth of the river starts to get smaller and smaller. You're currently at the head, the mouth of that river, and you back up and you cast plant growth. You see the morass itself start to pull out almost like tangled, knotted hair up into the surface of the water and just start to wrinkle and curve and grow and intertwine as you basically bring up this plant wall. It breaks the surface of the water and continues to grow up into the air, taller than the trees, as you basically have cut off their entrance into the village.
I will then use. Fuck.
I don't have that spell. I feel like I should have that spell.
Pretty good spell.
At least once a week, it's on cooldown. No?
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. You're part of a table, part of the heart, part of the ship, part of the crew.
Monk's joke got a chuckle for me, but I'm not enough. I guess he really only cares about you guys. So if you guys could chuckle for him next time, that'd be really helpful.
Leon, you're everything to me.
Aw.
Okay.
Favoritism.
During Pride?
I can't win.
I will use my second wild shape to turn back into an octopus, and I'm going to swim as fast as I can back to them.
Okay.
Navigating through this overgrown bush and...
Love it. So you make your way back, and the fog has now taken over more of this town, this village. And then, those of you who are still here waiting for Xanaphi to come back, you don't hear anything on the other side of that fog. You just saw the light go out. But then you hear a screeching sound from up in the sky, as you can see Bubanu, the giant owl, flying back underneath the moon, his silhouette, and you see there are a dozen smaller flying creatures that are winged and have tails that are attacking it. You see little bolts of red light. You can hear the hoot of the owl as Bubanu starts to spiral. You see all of these creatures flying around him as he's coming down in the center of this area. And then bursting out of the fog, you see more of these creatures. They have really long necks with humanoid faces. They have what look to be like buzzard black wings and long talons. As they start to come out, I'm gonna show you.
I don't think I want to see what it is.
What they look like. This one is going to, and I'm gonna zoom in on the top of the map. This one is going to swoop down, and you're gonna see as he swoops down, he is going to claw at this druid's face. The druid immediately looks up. You just see black silhouette of blood fly off of his face and into the water. And then it's going to grab him and lift him up into the air. And you hear the Wilhelm yell as this guy gets bitten in the face. And I need you all to roll initiative as a dozen of these start to pour out of the fog and just start circling around the village. You see they start flying down towards you. They are targeting the guards specifically.
Hell yeah, Vordoon, let's go.
Very
Sorry,
nice,
I don't
very
find that
nice.
funny.
I'm trying to find me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, me.
Oh,
And initiative. I wanted to be a 20, man. It was right there.
still got a 17. That's not bad.
No, I'll take that.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Oh, does someone have access to Yusern's character
shit.
sheet?
Shoot.
Internet
I do.
died.
Yeah,
I miss you, Yusern. I do not have access.
I do.
not.
So,
Well, yeah, of course you do, you silly goose.
I am a silly goose. You got an 18. Okay.
Nice.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll for the boobs. He rolled a 15. So he's an 18. And then I'm going to roll for the bad guys.
They rolled in that one. I already rolled for them.
Did they?
Yeah.
They rolled a 14.
Oh, I lived it.
Okay. So, you guys see coming out of the fog as it continues to creep and roll over the town, these rather bizarre looking creatures attacking the chief as well as one-shotting these guards. And here is where we're going to call it a night. When we come back next
No.
time, we will be at the top of initiative and we'll find out what we're doing.
I'll go back.
The attack from the butcher has begun.
No, it's 10:30. We got 30 more minutes.
We do.
I don't want to stop.
But
As much as I want to keep going, I think this is the correct decision.
Yeah.
thank
I'm
you.
not happy with it. I'm kind of sad and mad, and it makes sense though. But stop before combat, before we get.
I'm in a
into-
glass cage of emotion.
Yeah.
Ah,
True facts. True facts.
Ooh.
you guys did so well. Holy cow. And Sanofi with the...
Sorry, I murdered your guy, dog. He just made me
Don't
really
apologize
mad.
to
She's
me.
not sorry. She's not sorry at all.
I'm not sorry.
No. I
I'm
know.
sorry for how it made my friends feel about me, but I'm not sorry for killing him.
I
Dude
believe
has
you.
no problem with it, just so you know.
I believe
I
you.
know.
We all know that, sweetie. You don't have to clarify.
Now, if only somebody would have shown me how to use a shield,
Listen,
then I would be.
I feel like
The thing you're already
Asperger-
proficient in?
It was a joke, Leon. Shut up.
I feel like Asperger, I've been very calm. All I did was headbutt a lady who shot off a
Right.
flare.
I agree.
I mean,
No, you have been. You have been. I'm just saying you don't need to specify that you were okay with Xanafi killing somebody out of justice. We know you. We know that's okay.
we see you, poor dude, is what we're
We
saying.
see you.
Okay.
We love you.
Yes.
But I got yelled at. That's good.
And that will have
Hey.
its own resolution.
I got yelled at multiple
You got
times.
yelled at.
You did get
Yeah.
yelled at.
You
That was-
deserved
that
it,
was-
though.
Yeah.
Ooh. It wasn't you. It was Boobanu that you got yelled at, though.
Okay,
I just want you to
Yeah.
remember.
Remember you said that. It's not me.
Yeah.
It was Boo Boo.
Correct.
It's not me. It was the butcher.
Yes.
It's not me.
Yeah.
Fill in
It's
the
all
blank.
Okay,
It's all monk. It's all monk.
It is
it's not me. It was the butcher.
Yeah.
I'll remember that. I'm writing that down.
Let me clarify. If tonally, I want everybody to know, it hurt me to yell at Vordoon. It did
It
not
didn't.
hurt me to yell at Boobanu. That felt pretty good.
It felt pretty good watching you yell at Vordu, actually.
All
Cassie's
right, I don't
name
need to. Is this the bloody hand thing again? Like I don't need to hear any more of this
No,
today.
it's not. Shut the
Oh my god.
front door.
That's exactly what it is.
You need a little bit.
Just a little bit.
All right. Well,
Sleepy just loves MLM angst.
Minnie
Yeah.
supports
I
Boobanoo.
just-
Do you hear that?
Support Boobanu.
Yes.
I think Minnie is just
Support
constantly
these nuts.
against us. That's all.
Damn!
Don't you talk
what
about
that
Minnie
was
like that, or to Minnie like
I've been
that.
talking about Minnie like that for 10 years longer than you've known Minnie.
So, I could still protect. I tried, Minnie. I
But
tried.
he also attack.
I also
I
attacked.
also attack.
I support Leon's nut.
You mean like underwear?
Man.
They're so heavy. He needs help. All right, guys.
Oh,
Inspiration
you,
for you,
Minnie.
Minnie.
why don't you go help him then, Vordoon? Okay? That's your job.
He was just here. He
Okay.
already did. He's had his turn.
Nobody else needs a turn. It's fine.
That's what
All right,
RP
gang.
I was
So-
gonna say that, but I didn't want to say it.
I am so happy that we were rated during the halftime show hosted by Soren Angel, the Fireweed Inn Tavern. If you're still here from that raid, thank you so much for sticking around. We love the support. Thanks, Miss Michelle Jean, as well as D&D with D. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you so much. We, a big group of us, actually love to stream outside of Sundays with gaming related. This is kind of our community passion project, and we're so happy to be part of it and for you guys to be. But we also do our own thing, and I wanted to give them time to kind of shout that out, as well as big things are coming up within gaming related, including our Patreon. There's some cool maps. Sleepy, I'm going to get some maps to you in high definition tonight.
Oh, hell
There'll
yeah,
be
brother.
different lights, daytime, nighttime, sunrise. They'll be with and without grid. So I'm going to send you about a dozen of those tonight. So you can put them up on the Patreon. These are maps from season 1, campaign 1 of gaming related, as well as the beginnings of campaign 2. So I know there's already been some maps. If you guys want Alira, I can throw Alira up there too. So you guys can always hang out in Alira if you want. So, but
can we throw the world map of Alira up on the Patreon for the free tier? I feel like everybody should get to just like
please
hang on
DM
to
me.
the
DM
world
me
map.
right now. DM me right now. I'll also forget.
Yeah.
I just want to throw a quick note while we're talking about it. We only have 2 more days of June left, by the way, friends. And if you subscribe to our Patreon with the sticker tier, you do get a free glitter gaming related sticker.
Yeah.
The glitter rainbow, they're beautiful, they're wonderful, and I love them. Thanks for supporting us no matter where you support us. I love you so much. There's lots of different tiers, lots of good stuff in there.
Awesome. Hey, Mermaid, thank you for the follow.
What the fuck?
That's cool. Not what the fuck to you, Mermaid. We're glad you're here.
Sorry, no, not you. I was so Leon.
What the fuck? People follow this channel?
Where are you guys? Who? Where?
Stop.
Who am I? Who was that? Anyway.
We hit our goal. Hi.
We did.
So,
yeah.
Mermaid, that is beautiful, by the way. So let me pass it off, and let's go in order of our stream days. Who streams on Mondays? Okay, awesome.
We all do.
Never mind.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just
We'll
do
start
around.
with.
So your resident streamers all stream multiple days a week, so that's a dangerous methodology.
Leon, what you got going on?
Hi, I'm Leon. I stream.
Nice.
He streams real good, guys. He's real good.
I stream on Mondays, and I play Pokemon. It's called Poke Mondays. I'm doing a Nuzlocke of Radical Red, which is a ROM hack of Fire Red. It includes every Pokemon that ever existed. It's really hard, and it's kicking my ass. And then I also do variety games throughout the week. And one day a week I play games with Sleepy sometimes when she decides she doesn't hate me or her body is not imploding.
Okay.
And yeah, variety games, community stuff. I've been streaming for a long time. I got fun stuff coming that I haven't told anybody about. It's secrets that I work on in my free time. So if you want to come see that stuff, which you don't know if you do because it's a secret, but if you like surprises, if you like Christmas, follow Leon Lilian.
Yes.
That's the real message.
I love
so
Christmas.
shitty of you to say, because I don't like Christmas. And I'm
Unfollow
gonna
me right now.
you. I'm gonna unfollow you right now. I'm gonna block and ban you from my channel.
Perfect. If you like Christmas, follow Leon Lilian. If you don't like Christmas, subscribe to Leon Lilian.
He's got
Directly
jokes,
underneath
people.
Leon is Lightning Hikaru.
Oh,
That name's
hello.
I'm so sorry, Leon. I'm so sorry. Hikaru, tell us about yourself.
Perfect.
Oh, hey, I am Lightning Hikaru, and I am also a streamer on Mondays and Saturdays, mostly. Going to broaden that at some point eventually. But for now, Mondays and Saturdays work best for me. Monday, actually, we're starting a new game. We're actually going to start playing Tavern Talk. I'm very excited to play it. It's going to be a chill, fun game where you get to run a tavern. So I'm excited for that. Very D&D coded, so that'll be great. And then Saturdays, we are returning to Sonic Saturday. So pop in and say hi and watch me run around as a spiky blue hedgehog and chaotic. And if you like Halloween, subscribe.
Hallows Eve, I love it. And then directly underneath me, to the right of Hikaru, is always Sleepy. Hi, Sleepy.
Hi friends. Hi friends. I'm Sleepy. I'm that cute patootie that's really tired all the time. I do lots of sort of things. I do Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, sometimes when I don't hate Leon, and then Saturdays. I've recently picked up Hades again, and it's fucking hard. I streamed for 7 hours in that game, and it's really good. If you like Greek mythology, you'd love Hades. But I play all sorts of games. Minecraft is one that we've been doing a lot. Cult of the Lamb, all sorts of stuff. Trick, she never hates Leon. False, I always hate Leon. You always have to have a little bit of hate in your heart. That way
That's
you have
You-
passion for things.
You can hate
Anyway.
and love people at the same time.
We're gonna say
Exactly.
hate is a very close emotion to love. You bet. Amazon.
If you like cozy vibes, if you like silly vibes, I'm a great person to come hang out with. Lurker friendly as always. And I'm not going to pressure you. You don't have to subscribe no matter what religion or holidays you like. I just would love it if you came and said hi.
Love it.
Halloween's
Derp
the best,
Snack
by the way.
also
Truth.
Streams. So give Derp some love. He's our resident KFC boy, and I love
KFC
him so
boy.
much.
He's on a little
No.
bit. He hasn't streamed in a minute, and it makes us all very sad. But his streams are entirely wonderful. They are the perfect brand of derp snack chaos that you've grown accustomed to here on Gaming Related. But also with a little bit, they're just so sweet. It's a nice place to hang out. It's nice and comfortable, and occasionally he says heinous shit, and it's really funny.
It's so fucking funny. I love Derp Snack streams.
Love it. I stream. My name is JuniorMonk.ttv. If you want to come find me.
It's not how the link works.
I streamed Dead by Daylight, and I love it. I'm a Huntress main. But over the last 4 months, I've been on this health journey, and it's taken up a lot of my time, most of it in the evenings, and that has taken away my streaming time. But eventually, I'll kind of figure out that whole balance and start streaming again. But until then, if you want to find me, you'll find me here on Gaming Related on Sundays at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Hey, Monk, I have a question.
Yeah.
I was looking at a Reddit post the other day,
I love
and
Reddit.
it was a bunch of it was mostly Huntress mains that were talking, and a lot of them were saying that they've played so much Huntress that they hear the lullaby in their sleep. Is that something that you have experienced?
I haven't heard the lullaby, but our elevator at work is the same ching sound that she makes when she's fully wound up and she's about to throw it. So when I hear the elevator,
You instinctively crouch?
yeah. Also, my elevator goes going up, and I always say to the top, baby, and I can't stop. It's just a weird thing. It doesn't matter
Yeah,
who's.
stop.
It doesn't matter who's in the elevator with me. I just always have to respond.
You heard it here first, folks. Junior Monk is so up, and he cannot stop. You don't want to miss out on
To
that.
the
Follow
top.
him here and there.
Speaking of people that are also up, we have lovely Vordoon over here in the top right.
Yes.
Vordoon, we like to check in with once a week. Well, actually multiple times a week, but especially at the end of Sundays, how his life is going. Because he doesn't stream, but he is Vordoon, and we love him, and
He's
we
a
love to
dungeon
hear
daddy.
updates about baby Vordoon.
Our
Give
weekly
us an
Daddy
update
Board
about
update.
my nephew. Our
I don't
weekly
stream.
Daddy Vordoon update.
Daddy
I-
Board
I-
update, yes.
I take
I don't
care
like
of my 7-month-old most of the time. He's adorable. His name's
Oh,
Arcturus. He's awesome.
He's
Yes,
so
he is.
cute.
He
love
apparently, during this stream, stood up by himself in the bath today
Why are you
So-
still here, not kissing him everywhere?
because now he's asleep.
Aw.
Wake him
Yes,
up.
let him sleep.
He's asleep by himself.
No.
Don't wake him up.
Wake him up. Wake up your baby.
Wake him up right now.
Absolutely not.
So this is the problem. Is I have found out I am very much my son's comfort, whether sick or whether just anything, and he loves it. So if I talk, he wakes himself up to hang out
He's
with
like-
me.
Dad,
Which-
is that you?
It's both adorable and frustrating at the same time.
Why is he so needy?
I don't know.
Why are you
I mean,
so
'cause
great?
I'm needy.
Derp's back.
'Cause I'm an idiot.
Snag!
Wow,
Derp!
Derp's got the lights on.
I
In
know.
the dark.
Somebody yell at him.
Wait for it. If you don't
I don't
see
think
him,
he knows.
that's because someone else
I don't-
should be popping up.
There he is. Also,
He doesn't know.
No.
He can't hear us.
for the halftime show.
Oh no, he can't hear us. He's got his AirPods in.
That's somebody call him.
Oh my god.
But he might take off his pants. I don't want to ruin
Okay, he's
that.
gone.
Whoa.
He's
Aw,
gone. He's dead.
man.
Oh wait,
Here.
the light's back on.
I can
He's
turn
putting
off
his headphones
cam.
on. No, it's gone. Come back.
Thanks, Monkey.
There he is. I was gonna shout out Soren Angel, the host of our halftime show.
Yes, Sovereign.
So-
Where are you, babes?
Soren Angel, if you're still tuning in, we love you so much and we're so grateful for everything you do for gaming related. We love your stream. She also plays Dead by Daylight, amongst other games. What other really nice things can you say about Soren?
Just about everything. She's beautiful.
She's
She's
absolutely
funny.
fantastic.
pretty,
Everyone has the
She's
same
been
type.
playing.
She's
What she been
smart.
playing? She's been playing.
Also,
She
whenever
played Little
she gets
Nightmares. She's
promoted
been playing
to
Stardew
something,
Valley.
she
amazing
goes
so
On
much.
full
Fridays,
Have you
She
seen
started
her
a new horror
smile?
game
Never
she's
really
been playing, and I
sleeps.
can't
She
remember
started,
what.
She likes to
In
make a
totality,
movie
she's
character.
just
She always
absolutely
reaches out to make
incredible.
sure that I'm okay.
She's super sweet, super pretty,
so
and
fucking
you should
hot.
follow her
Yeah.
right now.
So if you like horror, hey, wait,
Pretty sure
who
I
dro-
just heard like
Hi, Dripstick. Who's that? If you like
What's
people that are
happening?
funny, that are sweet, that encourage you to just do self-care and want you to take care of yourself, she plays horror games, she plays cozy games. She just has like the best vibes. If you do not already follow Soren and you need someone like to even body double with, I highly recommend her. She's fantastic. I love her. And we sometimes get soup like pho together, and it's a really great time.
Lucky.
She makes me laugh.
All right.
Follow
Well,
Soren.
I'm so glad that you're all here. I hope you have a wonderful week. Love each other, be gay for each other, and be safe. And we will see you all next time. We're going to raid out to our friends DG Online, and then we're going to be hanging out in our Discord, and we're just going to talk about the session, some of the cool things that happened, what Xanafi did, and then you're welcome. You're invited to come hang out, ask us questions, come shoot the breeze. If you want to chat, you can use your mic. If you want to be extra brave, you can use your face. But if anything, just come hang out with us. We love you so much. Have a fantastic night.
We did at the same time,
We
bestie.
Ciao, happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Happy gay!
Bye.
Happy gay, happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
gay
people.
people.
It's my birthday!
Happy birthday, gay people.
Bye.